Just looking there, it's okay, so turn this off. Sorry guys, I'm trying to remember how to do this. Actually it would be fucking handy if I could see my chat. Is there a way to do that? Apparently so. Man, I've forgotten pretty much everything about streaming. It's always a learning curve when you fuck off and like come back to doing this. Just gonna try, see if I can. How do I share stream? We're still working out some kinks as well, by the way, on trying to get things up and running, which is why there's been massive fucking delays between like me being able to actually get things up and running. Like if you notice, last time I was trying to stream Digimon Storytime Stranger, and that just was not going ahead. I don't know, sockets start making weird fucking noise and it stopped like streaming completely. Anyways, share this out. I think that's right. I don't have to work on that thumbnail as well. Like that thumbnail is just ass. No, I should apparently be able to see the chat for this stream, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. Hey Jonathan, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Can I get this to sit like in? There we go. Right. So I was wondering, was I gonna have a weird setup? Like having to use my phone to look at chat while I play the game, because I've changed my setup like drastically. Like I normally have things stream from like the monitor or to just from the monitor to the fucking computer. I think it's mental. It's just there's so much shit, fucking like cables and all everywhere. I've changed it now. It's going directly from the Switch to the computer now, so there's no monitor involved. So I wanted to see could I get chat. So I was wondering, was I gonna have to like use the phone or what? But yeah, seems like it's going okay. But I'm currently shiny hunting started. Well, good luck with that, because fuck that. If you hit all 4 face buttons, I did hear about that. I haven't tried it. Now I don't know. I'm playing with one of these, so the face buttons are a little bit kind of like further apart. There's less chance of me like mashing it together. Whereas the Switch, like the Joy-Cons, they're so fucking tiny. I could understand that possibly happening. It hasn't happened to me, but like I said, I've been using this thing, so yeah. I played a bit of it already. I'm gonna start a new playthrough here. Actually, do you know what? I suppose I've never played this game before. Like, when this released, the day this released is the very first time I ever played Fire Red Leaf Green. I have never touched the game before that. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been enjoying it. It's nice to go back to Pokemon, and it's like it's that pixel kind of game, pixel world. I love that. It's just, it suits Pokemon so much better to be in that environment. Because if you look at like Pokemon, like as they are now in like those big expansive 3D worlds, it works well for Legends games like Legends Arceus if they can manage to like, if they put all their effort into just focusing on 3D worlds, building them like that, it would be perfectly fine. I find what they've done lately, like I suppose, what was it? Sword and Shield dropped the ball, Scarlet Violet, but I feel like if they had a dedicated team that would just solely work on the Legends games and have them be the more expansive 3D world, I feel like it'd be so much better. Because going back to this style of fucking Pokemon game, this has been it. Like, before this came out, I was playing Pokemon, just finished Pokemon Blue the day before, like, this was announced. So, I was like, fuck it. This is my first Pokemon game. It's a fucking great Pokemon game to get in on. I remember when Pokemon... What's this now? I'll look at this now as we go, but yeah, I remember when Pokemon Red and Blue first came out, I seen the trailers on TV. I was like, oh, I want those games, so I just didn't have a Game Boy. We've told this fucking story like a million times, But man, I remember when Fire Red and Leaf Green and all them came out, I was like, what the fuck was happening with Pokemon? Do you know, it's like, I thought we already had these games. Just thinking back, it was so far apart from when fucking Red and Blue came out. But man, I wanted it. Every year you'd see those trailers and I'd be like, I want that game, I want that game. And never get it. Me and my brother would always like say, well, I'm getting this version and you get this version. But yeah, it's nice to be able to actually go back to some old games that I've never played and be able to actually sit down and play them. But for this game, actually, do you know what, Jonathan, while I have you, what would be your favorite Pokemon game? Just seeing as you've been with the series since like essentially near enough to start. Just wish I had online training. That is a bit of a pain in the ass. Now, I've been playing it with my son. My son got Leaf Green. So the two of us have been just like trading back and forth like that. He's still, yeah, we're not far. Like, I'm only after reaching Cerulean City there today. He just beat Brock today. Like I said, it's just things have just been busy. But man, I'm wondering, can I move my camera a little bit? It's gonna be a pain in the ass to have it down there. Maybe up, then you're not gonna see the Pokemon. Up here, my suit for now. Let me know if the camera is bothering anyone, and we can move it. Honestly, Platinum, I like Platinum. Platinum, I fucking hate the angle on this shit. But Platinum's cool. My first one was actually, that was Generation 4 was when I first got into Pokemon, like the games. Was fucking Pearl. I got Pearl and I love Pearl. It wasn't until years later I got Platinum. Like, I think it was after, like, was it maybe around Black and White or Black and White 2. After that I picked up Platinum. Now, I love Platinum. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember liking Gen 4 so much, especially with like the fucking remakes for like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, those things. Now, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are definitely my favorite Pokemon games. I don't think it's gonna take a lot for like to kind of like knock them off there, because like those games are just so fucking good. Black and White 2 I never had. Black and White 2 are also very hard games to come across. I found like these are fucking like just expensive, I suppose. Now, Heart Gold, Soul Silver are expensive as fuck as well. Like, I remember I walked into a store there, they had them, and they were like fucking, what was it? Just like without the Pokewalker, just like the regular fucking, like the box and the cartridge. I think it was up in like 150 quid. I was like, what the fuck is that? Now, I think Black and White 2 is about 100. Black and White 2 are okay. I find the Black and White 2 are forgettable for me, but I find Black and White, like the original, those were so good. I love those games. They were so good. I love following Pokemon sprites. That's what fucking got me with Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It was just like, it felt like the anime, and I kind of loved it as well in like Pokemon Yellow. And every time I see it not there, it's like, oh come on. So when they announced it coming back in like later games, it was one of them things I really was fucking happy with. I normally just go with calling them Red. I'm just gonna call it Tracks, just because. I'm not very creative and can't be arsed. I suppose just it's the stream. As far as streams are going, I'm hoping to be able to like keep streaming. I had a problem there when I was trying to stream Time Stranger, and it fucking sucks. I want to go back and stream Time Stranger eventually on the channel. Maybe after the DLC and all is released and I'm playing my New Game Plus. But literally the day it came out, I had to set up the stream and fucking had problems with like electrics and stuff. I was like, fuck. So I only got that stuff fixed there literally just this week. So I'm gonna try it out again. Now the computer, I need to get a new computer. So I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do there, because the price of fucking computers now is just insane. Like, I was looking at GPUs and fucking like RAM and stuff. It's mental. I don't know how the fucking guy does, but I'm gonna have to try and figure it out. I love following Pokemon sprites. I also miss the GameCube games, so I'm glad I seen that. Man, I need to get a Switch 2 to be able to do that. What are we gonna call the rival? What will we call the rival? I seen like they censored it, so you can't really call them like ass or nothing. So I want to think of something. Can I call them Toons? Oh man, I haven't seen. Actually, you know, when's the last time I spoke to Toons? I think Toons messaged me a while ago. I haven't fucking spoke to him in so long now. I don't know. Do you know what? Fuck it, I'll call him Toons. We haven't had this like fucking rivalry go on in a while, but we'll call him Toons. Why not? Was it Toons? Yes, we'll call him Toons. That's right, I remember now his name is Toons. The age-old meme. Who is my grandson again? Jax, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. The world of dreams and adventures of Pokemon awaits you. Let's go. Just gonna see, can I like increase the fucking audio on these fucking headphones a bit so I can hear? Let me know if the audio is too loud or too low for you guys. Let's see. Come over here because I know I'm going to need potions. Now the reason I'm still only just after reaching Cerulean City is I spend so long just grinding Pokemon. Not that I get much places with like evolutions or nothing. It's just all I'm doing is just grinding them. I suppose I'm trying to build up a living dex at the same time. Withdraw. Don't forget what starter you get gives you what legendary dog it. I did not know that. I did not know that. Well, I don't know what starter I'm going to get. To be honest, I haven't thought about it. My son is running. He loves Bulbasaur, so he's got Bulbasaur. I'm using Charmander, and that's fuck it. We'll go with Squirtle. Why not? Just because I haven't like. Let's see. He's not here. Bulbasaur gets Entei. I'm gonna go with Squirrel just because I haven't fucking used it, but I really love Entei. Entei is like one of the best. So what does Squirtle get me? Just out of interest. It's unsafe while Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here comes the lab, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, good fuck. Yeah, it's just this fucking world, man. I love it. The electrical. Oh, Raikou, Raiki. I don't know what the fuck. I can never remember how to pronounce like his names. Even like is a Swissoon or a Suicune or whatever. Entei I like because he was in, I think it was a Pokemon 2000 I think he was in, or Pokemon the third movie, something like that. I remember watching that. Like I was out of Pokemon for a while. It became on TV. I just like got fucking glued to the screen. So that's why I like Entei. Serious Pokemon trainer, but now I'm old. Now in my old age, I've only these 3 left. You can have one. I was such a serious Pokemon trainer. I've got 3 Pokemon, no data in my fucking Pokedex. Hey Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Toons. You have 1, 2. The third movie. I believe you are the Squirtles. Yes, you is. Side water Pokemon Squirtle. Yes. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Trax received the Squirtle from Professor Oak, and he is going to cherish it. Do you want to give Squirtle a nickname? I think for the run we're gonna give them nicknames. Oh man, do you know I was wanting to do like a couple of videos. I was gonna do a video just like quick kind of like first impressions of this, but the other one was wanting to talk about like Metabots. Have you played the Metabots game? What the fuck? Survivor I think it's called. You can also get Ho-Oh and Deoxys in post game. Ho-Oh is fucking amazing. Deoxys, I don't know. I heard about Deoxys being in this game. Deoxys was one of those legendaries. It's just like I was like, why? It's just a strange design. I suppose when you look back at Pokemon from back then, for me, it just like stood out. I was like, why? Like, what's this? Nowadays, when you look at that, like Deoxys or whatever, I suppose it kind of just fits in there with some of the weird designs we get nowadays, even with just regular Pokemon, not just legendaries. What would we call Squirtle? What shall we call him? Oh, this is what I'm saying is like creativity for names is just no. I'm gonna call him Boost. I'll take this one then. Toons received the Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. Toons is an asshole, that's why. If wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next home. Oh yeah, because we can't get our shit just yet. Oh, you dick. Bulbasaur. So pushy as always. Trax, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? I wish you could just like skip this. But in saying that, one thing I've realized with this is just like how not hand-holdy the game is. Like, if you remember, like, just playing the recent games, like, there's constantly, every couple of seconds, there's someone else stepping in to show you this. This and maybe the capturing Pokemon are the only things you have to deal with. The rest of the tutorials is there, but it's optional if you want to figure it out, like, if you want to talk to people. And I kind of prefer that. I think they really fucking need to go back to that, where it's less, like, fucking hand-holdy, because that shit, that's what ruined Sun and Moon for me, honestly, was just how much fucking, was it hell or whatever you had coming with you? It was like, oh man, you couldn't take a step without someone else jumping in, kind of like interrupting the gameplay. It pissed me off so much. What the fuck is happening here now? I'm gonna lose my first Pokemon battle. This is gay. This is actually fucking retarded. Gen 10 graphics look really good though. They actually do. I was watching that trailer. What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, I was watching that trailer and I was keeping an eye out for like any like, what's it called, like frame rate drops around like that. Is like fucking, I couldn't see anything really. No, to be honest, like I was half paying attention because I was playing Fire Red while it was on, but it actually looked okay. I think I was saying it in Discord there. It's like it reminds me of like PS2 era like beach levels in video games. Like if you ever remember like fucking Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that, that's what it kind of gives me, those kind of vibes. I kind of like that setting. I think it's really cool, but the rest of it now is on the gameplay. One thing I'll say is like the world, if you remember like where it showed like it was like a water park, it looked tight, it looked small, and that worries me because it reminds me of like ZA. No, I didn't pick up ZA, I didn't play ZA, but I've seen like a couple of reviews for it because I was tempted, but man, that game looks ass. So I hope they've learned their lesson. It is a good sign now that they're pushing on for 2027. Just like they're giving that much of a breather. I hope that means we'll get more re-releases and stuff like this to kind of fill the void. But yeah, this background rivals wanted to win. Yeah, see this I preferred this. Everything about this generation, like pre maybe Gen 6, Gen 7, yeah, maybe before Gen 6, everything was fucking perfect. Gen 6 came along. I like Gen 6, but I feel like that's where Pokemon started to fall down in a lot of stuff, like with rivals and stuff like that. Like the world was cool in Gen 6 just because everything was 3D. It's like, oh my god, this is like the first time we're seeing this. But at the same time, it's like we got so little out of that, like out of like new Pokemon or whatever. It was kind of dumb. Now we can carry on. It's annoying because I don't have run shoes. Fucking, oh no, I'm missing them so bad now. But we don't have to grind for a fucking year because we don't have a Charmander, we have a Squirtle. It's like trying to get Metal Claw was a pain in the ass. Actually, I'll talk to her anyway. Too much water. I do remember. I know too much water. I wasn't like playing Pokemon back then, but I do know that one. Get them after Brock. Yes, I'm just gonna fly through this fucking the whole area here, Brock, basically. Because I just want to be able to fucking go faster. The walking was so slow. I remember playing like Blue like a couple of weeks ago, and it was like, it was torture. It's fucking torture. The game moves so slow. The game was actually really good though. I managed, and for the first time ever playing that, just be able to like sweep the fucking Elite Four and the champion. I've never fucking had that. It was always like a pain in the ass to do. I wouldn't mind. My levels weren't that fucking high. But I feel like there was so much like things you could take advantage of in Red and Blue compared to nowadays. Everything is like really fucking easy. Like Bind is one of those moves where like you could just like really stall for your opponent. But in this, it's kind of like it's nerfed a bit. I think the new game is going to be layered maps in the sky, land, and water. See, I was wondering about this. Is this going to be like two separate environments for the game or what? Because like, I don't know. It sounds like because the titles are based on terrain, it kind of it makes me wonder, are they two separate fucking like maps? In one way that would be kind of cool, but in another way it's like, oh no, now it actually matters which one I fucking pick. Normally I pick based on what the fucking the legendary is in the game, but now if it's gotta be like environments, I'd nearly pick what's it, waves so far, just because I like the idea of like the sea. but I'm gonna wait and see. We're going to a Pokemon Center because we had a whole 2 battles. No, we had 3. We had 3. Because we had one in Oaks Lab as well. You thinking wins? What's drawing you to wins? Because, like I says, we really don't know a whole lot about these games. It was just like I says, the idea of like an underwater kind of like adventure kind of like intrigues me for Pokemon. Because some of the environments look really cool, like the swamp and the underwater thing. Those things look really fucking cool. I just like the name more at the moment. I suppose there's not really a whole lot to go off of, so yeah. Come on. Messing with the volcano. I forgot the volcano with the fucking mag cargo. What's it? What's the slug? Mag cargo is Slugma. Like those Gen 3 Pokemon is like, I have no fucking clue about a lot of their names. Now I'm worse with like Gen 5, Gen 6. Anything like after Gen 5, I suppose. I'm terrible with those names. Like I don't remember half of them. But up to like Gen 3, I'm fairly okay, I think. But I think that's again because I spent so much time with Gen 4. Find a fire starter, but I think I might want to slug one on my team. See, here's the thing, alright? I kind of like the idea of the fire starter, but all 3 starters this time actually look really fucking good. But I don't know, he looks kind of derpy, which I suppose is why everyone loves him. But I don't know, that little gecko thing, that thing looks awesome as well. He kind of stands out the most to me. And then there's fucking Angry Birds. So I don't know, but I'm leaning towards water this time. There's only been one other time that I could think of that I did not go with fire, and that was on Black and White when I got Snivy. I think when I played Black and White 2, I ended up going for Snivy again. But that was just because like Snivy was just like the best fucking starter back then anyways. I mean, like I didn't like, was it Emboar or Tepig? I didn't like that line that much. Oshawott, I don't know. I didn't like that one at all. Oh wait. Oshawott had that cool. Oshawott had the cool fucking 3rd level. I didn't like the 1st or 2nd form, but the 3rd form actually was kind of cool. No one wanted him to go on 2 legs. No one wanted him to go on 2 legs. I seen was fucking, oh, what was the streamer? I can't remember his name. But like he says, if this thing goes on 2 legs or whatever, I'll fucking flip or some shit. I'm gonna break my Switch. And it's like someone posted like, what the fuck? Is like, do you know that like the fucking Doge or dog thing with the fucking knight's armor and just pop that head on it? It's like, okay, maybe. But I agree, like the 2-legged things kind of it pisses me off with Digimon as well. They do it an awful lot where everything goes into a humanoid form. I feel like the more creative are the kind of like animal based, like bestial forms. I kind of prefer those. Just for design reasons, I suppose, they just look better. Everything being like the same at the end, just kind of like a lot of the monsters lose their what's it called? It's supposed the uniqueness of them is just gone. Take these with you. I've not really been reading this, but I feel like we all understand where Pokemon is and what it does. To be honest, I'm more so streaming this because I just want to fucking have a catch up with people, because I swear it's a killer. It's been a killer without fucking YouTube the last few months. I do hope I manage to get my hands on a better computer though, because this thing is just ass. Now this setup is actually not too bad. I thought it was gonna be worse, but it's been proven to be actually fairly okay. I was hoping the story isn't like Scarlet and Violet DLC. Didn't like how nothing can. I tried to go back to the Scarlet and Violet DLCs, and no, I don't know what it is. I just can't finish it. Scarlet and Violet, I enjoyed it at the start, but the more I played it, the more I was like, okay, maybe it's just a novelty of a new Pokemon game. It's just as when that faded, I was just playing it. I was only going through the motions playing it, and that's why it's the last Pokemon game I picked up. I just was not enjoying it. I think it's down to just like when you see stuff like the amount of slowdown we had in that game. Like I suppose one area is when it's like a football pitch, like where you're going over to kick the fucking giant pellets around or whatever. It really stood out there, or going into like some busy towns or whatever, and it's like, man, Pokemon is not built for that. Game Freak are not built to make those kind of games, and that's what kind of makes me say is like I'm gonna stay away from Pokemon. Now if they do more stuff like this, I'd fucking jump on this shit straight away. This kind of stuff I fucking love. I know it's that retro kind of look to it. It's like that fucking gameplay as well. I know I complain about the repetitive of Pokemon games, but this stuff, it's not even nostalgic. Like, sometimes it's just like really fun just to kind of explore these worlds and see the Pokemon in these forms, like the 2D sprite forms. They always look better. Man, do you know what I loved is Black and White when they started to animate the sprites. Those things look fucking cool. But as soon as like they went into like 3D, the Pokemon just look fucking weird sometimes in 3D. Like Pikachu always looks kind of like really plasticky. Do you know, it's like it doesn't work. It's too cartoony. So they look like toys basically. But if you have a look at like the idea of this, like I can imagine that Rattata is like a fuzzy little fucking mouse. But when it goes into 3D, it's like, what the fuck is this? Do you know? Whereas Digimon, I suppose, they done that thing where they made it like 3D, but if you look at like the way Time Stranger is, like it looks fucking amazing. Like see like Gabumon's fur or whatever, the way they've done that is so fucking good. See no bubbly. The story was good, with so many unanswered questions for me. The only thing I remember from Scarlet and Violet was, I think it was a side quest, and that was the dog. What was the dog where you went off? We were like, was it sandwiches or something? Did you made sandwiches in Scarlet and Violet, if I remember? But I think there was a whole like side quest based on that, and it was like this old fucking dog that this guy was going around with. That's the only thing I remember. Everything else, nothing. It was just, for me, I don't know. New Pokemon games for me, just they are kind of forgettable for whatever reason. But these things, like these older ones, not even down to nostalgia, but just going back, some of them just like fucking stay with me a bit better. This all comes like literally just after I said fucking Black and White 2 was forgettable. But yeah, I suppose, wait, this thing is going to kill me, isn't it? Yeah, they got real hurt and sandwiches healing. That's it. I actually kind of enjoyed that quest as well. Thank fuck he done Tail Whip, because I was about to get fucked. I did get Pokeballs, didn't I? I can't see. This camera is not working for me. Maybe, but see, then I can't read. I can't read anyways, but yeah. Right, let's see how this works anyways, and get rid of these fucking lines. Yes, we'll give you, I'm gonna call him Tata, because it's like rat, but Rattata, but without the rat. It's just Tata. I don't know why. I'm going with whatever the first comes into my head. That's it. Toon's house. I can't remember. Did we get the map? I feel like I came in here together. I did. Okay, that's fine. I should be getting Pokopia Thursday. So here's the thing with Pokopia. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now my son was watching. He loves the idea of like, because he loves Minecraft. As like he's seen it as like it's Pokemon Minecraft, and like that's really is got him locked in on the game. He really wants it. But for myself, I don't know. I'm kind of at a point now. I want my Pokemon to be able to fight. What I would love is we can go to bed, but that's not how we rest in this game, is it? We have to talk to mommy. Did I talk to mommy? I did. Okay. What I want to do is I want to see more Mystery Dungeon personally. that's where fucking Pokemon, like their side games, that's where they shine. Mystery Dungeon, even the bad ones I kind of enjoy. I suppose it changes up the gameplay enough, but at the same time it's like it still feels like there's a lot of action. Also the fucking heavier focus on story is kind of cool. We ain't got no Pidgey, so we will get a Pidgey. I might actually switch the team around a little bit. But Pokopia, what's drawing you to that? I was hoping for a remake of Explorers of Sky on Switch. I wouldn't actually mind that because I don't have Explorers of Sky, and that's because of how fucking expensive it is. Wait, there's... No, it's Sky I don't have. Because there's one... I have a couple of them back there. But I got Blue. It's the Caves one. What's that one? That one is one I have, but I haven't actually finished it. I jumped in onto getting the 3DS ones. I kind of fell away from Pokemon games on the DS because I just fucking... There was so much Pokemon games on the DS. It was like, there was too many. There was way too many. So I kind of just put them down for a while, and then when the 3DS came out or whatever, I picked up a lot of the... fucking Mystery Dungeon games there. Which weren't as great as the original ones. Again, I think it's down to the 2D sprite stuff. The 2D sprites just look so much better on Pokemon. Darkness and Sky was... Darkness, that's the one. But, yeah, Sky I never played. The Ranger games are another weird one for me. I played the original Pokemon Ranger. I feel like there was one or two after that. But they fucked up my DS screens. I gotta stop playing them fucking things. But they were so good at the same time. I did hate that I couldn't keep my Pokemon though. That really bothered me. Like Minun and Plusle were such weird Pokemon to be able to have like as a starter, and they're the only things you got to keep. I understand it in a way, but at the same time it's like, come on. Want to bring them back? I wouldn't mind like a remake just for like nostalgia reason, just like to go back and play it. But like I'm afraid if I fucking play that on my DS, it's just going to fucking like total itself. I won't be able to use it at all. Like they're so fucking taxing on the touchscreen. What I do want, if we're talking about like remakes and stuff, I do want the Metabots Classic Collection to come out now, especially now that that fucking whole scenario with the fucking the legal battle and stuff, all that's finished. I really want to see some more Metabots over here. Now I'm delighted we got Survivor, but man, if we could get like that fucking... I would like the new card game that's coming out for the Switch, but Jesus, I really fucking want like Metabots just to come back as the Classic Plus collection that we got on Switch in Japan. If they bring that here, that'd be fucking amazing. So a lot of games to translate though. It was like 16 games in total. Shadows Almia was so fun. Some of the legendary Pokemon to ride on. I was thinking Rangers on Switch would use the gyros. See, that would actually wouldn't be too bad. Like I said, it was just because of the fucking, I suppose, touchscreen technology was so new around the DS. I feel like that's what it was. Is like the DS always had like these gimmicks. Everything had to be touchscreen. But man, it's like that was just too much. Although I do like the Pokemon games, like the mainline Pokemon games, they didn't overly like revolve around the touchscreen. They kind of really leaned into what they had before, because I suppose they knew that formula was working. Like there was a couple of things like with the, what was it, Poffins or whatever the fuck you were making in Gen 4. Those things used touchscreen a bit. But like there wasn't a whole lot. Just mini games, I suppose, was the only thing that used the touchscreen, and even then you wouldn't use them a whole lot. The same with the 3DS. The 3DS was like just the gimmicks on them. I didn't like the gimmicks of the DS and 3DS, but I fucking loved the games. The games in that era were just fucking goated for Nintendo. I'd actually gone back. I was trying to play it there when they re-released. I think it was last year sometime. They re-released or remastered the Epic Mickey game for the Wii. I was like, fuck, I prefer the 2D one that they had on the 3DS, so I went back to play it there. And again, that's another one. There's a bit of 3DS stuff, but it's not a whole lot. Just for like the fucking, what was it, building whatever, building new spots, new platforms. But I don't know, I just love the fucking platform and stuff. It really reminded me of like classic like fucking Mickey Mania and stuff like that. Back on Pokopia, I was like, I like cozy building games. We were talking about Pokopia. But no, I look, I don't know, I'd probably end up picking it up. If the uncle is going to be wanting to pick it up, like, I'll probably end up getting it and then playing a bit with him. I do enjoy, what was the Disney one that they had there a while back? I haven't played it in a while. But when it first came out, I was fucking mad about that game when it first came out. I like that. Animal Crossing I played a little bit about. I liked Animal Crossing on the 3DS. I played it a bit on the Switch, but not as much. The 3DS, it came out during like lockdowns and stuff, during COVID and stuff, so like we played it an awful lot back then, me and the wife, but I suppose it just kind of got left in that era. So even when I went and picked up the Switch one to try and play it, I just couldn't get into it. It's not the same. If you do end up getting a Switch 2, you can use Game Share on the Switch 1 to play with them. See, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they'd done that. The Switch 2 was holding me back from getting that at the moment is the game keycard stuff. I don't like the idea of like buying a game but not actually owning the game. That kind of annoys me. That bothers me. As well as that, like I don't think there's any like big Nintendo titles on there. The only two that I know of that I'm aware of is Donkey Kong and Mario Kart. Those are the two big heavy hitters. Unless they come out with like a massive like a fucking big Pokemon game or something that's exclusive to that, I'm probably not going to pick it up for a very, very long time. It's like Pokemon and Digimon, those are those kind of games that come out and it's like, even if they're the only game in the system, it's like, fuck, now to buy the system just so I can play this one fucking game. I'll always eventually pick up another game for the system, but that would be the reason I buy it. Like, to be honest, I've never bought a Nintendo system because, like, damn, I have to play the new Mario. You know, Mario was kind of like, it was there. It was already there. It was like, just give me a reason to go over to Mario. But, like, yeah, it was always, like, Pokemon. One of those, like, I suppose it's just, it's just the fucking RPG aspect. I love RPGs, man. But how are you finding the Switch 2? I'm not hearing as much negative shit about it lately, to be honest. I also heard that they're revising the fucking the cards, like the game cards, like the memory on them. If they do that, that would be a game changer. I probably would end up getting one. All Nintendo games on cards, third-party games are on the was a might on the key card, but some companies giving free Switch 2 upgrades on Switch 1 games might fight back against it. Now that that's good, because I seen there was something about I don't know who the fuck was saying it, but it was basically the new Digimon game Time Stranger is coming to Switch, so that's coming out. But who is it? If you pick it up for like Switch 1, there'll be like an upgrade or an update for the Switch 2 version. That'd be a good way around it. Oh, there's nothing there. I came here because I wanted a Mankey. That's why I'm here. So I'm getting sidetracked now. This is where this game for me just comes to a kind of like almost like a standstill, because I'm just fucking like dossing around just trying to fucking pick up shit and just like level up a bit. I also really have to switch to Squirtle. It's gonna get like too strong. Sparking Zero does that practice. Sparking Zero, I haven't picked that up yet. When that first was like announced, I was like, oh my god, I have to have this game. But I've never picked it. I haven't picked it up at all. I haven't even looked at gameplay of it, to be honest. But I remember it was like, that was supposed to be going back to like Budokai days, wasn't it? Which Budokai for Dragon Ball was just fucking goated. I don't think there's a better Dragon Ball game than Budokai 3. That's the one I spent so much fucking time playing. Died hard. Oh shit, really? Mankey. Well, I think of a good name for Mankey because I love Mankey. Mankey is like one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Mankey and Primeape. I want to think of a good name, but I don't know what the fucking name. Fuck it, we'll call him Fisticuff. Will it fit? Actually will. Right, that's my reason for being there. Gone. Now we can carry on. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Pokemon switch out. I want to put Pidgey here because Pidgey's gonna be great just to get us through the forest. Still waiting on Duskbloods. I forgot about Duskbloods, man. I fucking forgot about that. That was like that multiplayer Bloodborne game, wasn't it? Bloodborne, man. I've been wanting like more Bloodborne shit since like fucking, well, since Bloodborne first came out. I remember I got that game. That game sat on my shelf for about a year. Actually, it sat on my shelf for a couple of years. Fuck, I didn't get to play that for a bit. But it was like during COVID, I just sat down and played that because there's nothing better to be doing. I'm just gonna sit down and fucking learn how to play fucking Bloodborne. It got me into Soulsborne games. That was the only one I finished. But it was just so good. Like the world building, the fucking combat, everything in that, the environment. I fucking loved the environment in Bloodborne. Like that old Victorian fucking gothic shit, man. I don't think there's anything better in a game you could do for like a setting. It's just like it's the best. So yeah, Duskbloods. I kind of want to have a look at that. If that switched to exclusive, it probably would drive me over to get it because I've been like craving a fucking Bloodborne-esque kind of a game again, and it's very hard to find that like that. I thought with Elden Ring we get something similar because Elden Ring, I suppose, was that medieval kind of stuff as well as that like have like George R. R. Martin kind of like write for it. Man, I was wanting to get into that. Now I found that game fucking next to impossible. Talking for so long, it's the worst taking a break from fucking stream and come back, and then it's like trying to talk for so long. It's just like no. But man, Elden Ring. I have to go back to that game. I realized I was doing it wrong. So I tried to play, and that first boss, the fucking, what was the tree, the fucking, the Sentinel. So that dude that was coming down, I tried to take him out, I couldn't do it. And I kind of almost gave up straight away. No, I carried on. I just ended up finding like a little grind spot and I just stayed there. And that's where I've been. I haven't moved. There was like a boss or something just after. After you got like, what was the horse? Oh, what was the horse's name? It's pissing me off. I can't remember his name. But yeah, you get the horse and it's just past there. There's a boss. And that's where I got stuck. I was like, well, fuck this. This is my life now, apparently. Switch to exclusive. That might be the one. Hopefully Digimon card game comes out soon. Phones, I still want that. Man, I've been waiting for it. They've been teasing it a good bit as well. Like at events, they're bringing like they're having that made available at events to play. Torrent, that's it. But yeah, they've been making that available to play at events, and I've been so fucking itching to get back into that. Like the fucking not the demo, the beta. It was so fucking fun, and the amount of cards they were giving away at the start of that as well. I suppose I wanted to test out as many cards as possible for the beta. I hope I get to keep my account, because there was so much fucking cool cards I had for that. Let's see, Pujo. I was like one day late on playing the beta. Oh no. I was playing it, it came out, so the beta came out while I was actually, I think I got to play a bit on stream, and then I went away, and I had a look at that stream. It's like, what the fuck was going on with the screen? The screen was all over the place. That's why I don't use a border anymore, because trying everything to line up is just, it's not going to work. But, man, I was away while that beta was out. I was traveling around a bit. and I did not get to play a whole lot of it. Not as much as I wanted, but I still got to play. What I did get to play, I got a lot of good cards. I got a lot of the stuff I wanted from like the original fucking BT1, I think BT2. I got a lot of those good cards from there that I wanted. Let's see. No, I have you here because you're supposed to be doing this. You fuck off. Pokemon Champions should be fun next month. Here's the thing, I never got into Pokemon Champions, and the reason I didn't is because it just... It's essentially like League, like it's the fucking the mainstream games or whatever, essentially, and it's just for like battling online with people. That's not really where it was for me with Pokemon. I really enjoyed just kind of like, wait, should I have bought some Pokeballs? I probably should, because of trying to catch like a Pikachu and a Weedle in here. But yeah, I kind of just, no, I just wanted to kind of go enjoy just the adventure of Pokemon. No, look, I understand a lot of people play Pokemon competitively, and Champions is like amazing for that. But nah, for me it's just, no. I'm glad that they're doing something with it though. I don't know, even like the Pokemon Direct that they had the last day, I was watching and I was like, there's not a whole lot in there for me. Except for like Winds and Waves. Pokemon Champions, it should be fun next month as well. The phone version comes out in a couple of months. So Champions is coming out. Want to get better at battling? No, I understand that. No, fair play. It's like, I understand that. I just don't have the time. It's what puts me off Pokemon, like for competitive reasons, is just how much is involved. Like you say there yourself, how much you want to get better at it is because there's a lot of fucking effort that goes into it. All this EVs and IVs and all this bullshit, all this maths, no, I can't do it. But fair play for anyone that fucking has the head to be putting up with that, because I just don't. This thing's gonna fucking murder me. Don't do it, no. Mostly just gonna use it for a phone game. That's pretty much what I've been doing with Metabots the last couple of weeks. Now, I don't play a whole lot of phone games. I get sick of them so fast. I feel like you're gonna be faster, so let's put you out. But yeah, I get sick of them so fast, and oh, thank fuck he used string shot. And that's why I don't really play them. Now, it'll be different with a card game. Obviously, a card game just like, I understand there's gonna be microtransactions. That's the whole point of it. But it's just like, at least hopefully there's a way of like actually getting cards a lot easier. Kind of like with Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a Master Duelist. They were very given at the start, enough that you could like build up something and actually play it competitively, even if you weren't to pay to win. There was ways around. I kind of hope that they do something like that with Digimon as well. But it kind of wrecks my head when phone games do that, whereas everything is like heavily like monetized. Everything is like fully focused on like the fucking the gacha gacha portion of the game kind of takes over. Champions has battle passes to get Mega Stones already. You get wait, hang on, so you actually get stuff for your Pokemon from playing Champions? Because this might get me in it, but it's just like, again, it's just I don't have the head for fucking doing all that shit to raise like the perfect Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna switch my Pokemon around actually. Let me switch you. So for realizing there now. Let me go with Rattata. Okay. A Kakuna. What caught me in here, right, and this is like, it kind of annoys me. I know this is obviously like old Pokemon games, they always done shit like this, but like level 4 Metapods and stuff, only you can use in Champions. You don't have to raise the perfect Pokemon streamlines the system letting any more in a competitive ready whoever you need. That's not too bad. Like I says, it's when people like people have made Pokemon so fucking complicated. No, in fairness, the game is built that way, but it's so complicated, like, to actually be able to play it like fucking competitively. That's what puts me off of it. That and the fact that, like, I genuinely just prefer the adventure mode. But it is cool, like, being able to just jump in and battle. Like, I used to do that with Pokemon Go, where you just go in and just, like, battle or whatever. I used to live near enough to a Pokestop, so, like, all I could do was just, like, fucking just battle all day if I wanted. I did enjoy that. Pokemon Go was so fucking good, though. It was, like, back then. I was like, I don't think it's as active anymore. Now, I do see some people in Discord, like, posting up, like, pictures of Pokemon or whatever that they caught, and fair play to them for still playing with it. But I don't know. I feel like for me, it's just kind of fell off. Like, just because of the area, no one is really playing it around here anymore, so it's like no point in even me just playing it anymore. I'm gonna go and heal up a bit because, yeah, fuck it. I actually have to buy Pokeballs. I want to buy a couple of potions, maybe some antidotes. I meant to say, can you... You're going to Viridian Forest, natural maze there, okay. It's a natural maze, except it's not. Go for it off for me because they wanted me to pay for storage on items in Pokemon. Yeah, I never put money in it. It's the same with any like gacha game or kind of like mobile games. I just never really put money in it. The only time I ever put money into a like an online gacha game was Digimon Masters, and they fucked me on that so hard as well because now the game isn't available in Europe. So like I put like, no, I didn't put a lot of money, maybe 60-70 quid in total over the course of a couple of years. But like, it was just like, damn, I've paid like what is essentially would have bought a game. I was like, now I can't even access it. That kind of stuff pisses me off, and that's why I kind of really am against a lot of like mobile like gacha games, especially like Bandai. They're just notorious for doing it. They always pull their games, even games that are out for console. They've pulled. Like if you have a look at like the PS4 and you want to try and play Cyber Suit, that's not there anymore. You can't buy the original Cyber Suit for PS1 and PS4 or 5 anymore. It's just not in the store. So unless you bought it before, you're not going to have access. So I still have access to it on my Vita because I bought it there. But if you actually search it up, it's not there. And it sucks. I feel like it's the same with... There was another Dragon Ball game, Battle of Z. That one was out. And that one was fucking same thing. That's gone. Championship should be straight because that's where the moving other... official tournaments too. See, that wouldn't be bad, especially because of how big Pokemon is. I feel like official tournaments should be held that way, just like over the internet. Because I feel like Pokemon, they kind of like to have all this kind of like travel around, fucking do this, but you don't really need to do that anymore. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh does it a lot as well, especially with like Master Duelists. I don't think they necessarily have to do that, though. I think that Master Duelists operates on a different rule system. There's like the OCG and there's the TCG in there. So like they've the different rules, different ban lists or whatever for that, which kind of have no overlap. So they have to focus on that too, which kind of sucks in a way as well. I'm only gonna take 5 of these because I normally overbuy in those. And I'll buy... How many of these can I get? Yeah, and then I get 5 antidotes. Okay, I'd be very happy with that. I'm trying to figure out as well for a stream schedule on here. Now videos, I'm hoping to get videos up, not this week. I'm hoping maybe Fridays we'll be able to post videos. Maybe if there's like a news thing or something like that, maybe able to get post some sort of a news video, just updates and stuff. Because man, there's so much I fucking missed out on the news ones. I used to love doing those. Like it was kind of cool when stuff come out, like being able to sit down and have a chat about it. It's like it's kind of a killer when it's like, man, there's stuff there to talk about. No, I can't. I got back on Master Duel the other day. A bunch of my decks were illegal because of a bunch of cards got back. Oh shit, I haven't checked mine in a while, like a long time, but now I'm afraid to. I used to love Thunder Dragons on that, man. Thunder Dragons was just fucking amazing. Like I know I played a lot of Blue Eyes, but man, once I figured out Thunder Dragons. Okay, please do not poison him. I want to catch you. Actually, I should be putting Pidgey up first here because I want to get Gust. do one more tackle. Bag and get me my Pokeball. Try to think. I've not really been like playing much games lately. I've been playing, suppose, Blue, Pokemon Blue. I started Metabot 7 again. Now, the killer is I had very little Japanese to deal with to begin with. And I've forgotten all that even, so it's like it's kind of torture going back and trying to play it now. Like I've got like one profile there where I've like nearly 40 hours of playing it. I've got like fairly far. I've never beat the game, but like now I try to pick it up. I couldn't remember fucking half the stuff. The handy thing with Metabots though, for the DS games, they actually used to have like a little thing on top of the bottom screen to say what the mission was, so where to go. So all you really had to do was translate that, and you can get around a bit further. But it was just to understand a few other things like the mechanics of the game or whatever. That was a killer. I think I remember stuff like the kanji for like attack and defense. That's about as much as I remember, and that's only because that's like a heavily kind of like necessary thing from Digimon games. Like from playing all these Digimon games like redigitized and stuff, I used to always play them in Japanese, so I had to learn the fucking stats. Right, you do this. Actually, that's another thing with GameCube. Okay, so GameCube is you can get those games on the Switch 2 now. There is actually a Metabots English released game, Metabots Infinity, I think it was called, or Infinite or something like that. I didn't name my last Pokemon, I don't think so. I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna name you Wormy. Wormy with a double E. Why not? Yeah, they had Metabots Infinite out for the GameCube, so I wouldn't mind, just that Metabots has like the legal battle and all done with, that they could probably, like, if they wanted to rush a game out and see how it does, they could just put that up on the Nintendo NSO. And that would probably gauge some engagement for them. I got the Bluetooth GameCube controller as well. It's really nice. I haven't got it. I haven't got it. Do you know what I did manage to get? It was the wife got me in for Christmas. It was a Wii, the Nintendo Wii, the original one. And I didn't know, but it plays GameCube games, so I've been playing a couple of those. Now I've only got like 2 games at the moment, but I'm gonna try and pick up a few more. I have what's it? There's Rocky, which is a selection of like old fights from all these different Rocky movies or whatever, which is kind of cool. But the other one that I picked up then was it Beyblade? I can't remember, was it G Revolution or some shit? But that game's been kind of cool. It's basically just a more expanded version of Beyblade from the PS1 games. Gotta get Smash Bros. Man, Smash Bros. I have Smash Bros on Wii. I don't have it on GameCube. I have it on Wii. I must pick it up on GameCube, because actually I played Smash Bros. Ultimate, and me and my son had such a fucking blast playing that and trying to unlock all the characters. It was a lot of fun. And I have to go back and play the Wii one a bit more. But yeah, I think it was Smash Bros. Melee. What's Melee? Was that... I feel like that was N60... No, that must have been GameCube, wasn't it? Because that's one I hear an awful lot about. Yeah, some GameCube games are fucking expensive as fuck as well though. Melee's GameCube. Because I hear an awful lot about Melee and how good that is, so I've been meaning to like give it a shot, but I wasn't sure what system it was. I knew there was a Smash Bros for GameCube. I've actually seen it around a good bit, but I didn't know which one it was. Oh, I didn't catch one of these? What? Well, I'm going to catch one now. If that Rattata dies, it's fine. Oh wait, am I in a trainer battle? Okay, I'm in a trainer battle. That would explain an awful lot. I was about to fucking Team Rocket the shit out of this fucking game. Let me see. I feel like you're pretty okay as you were. Pidgey, you need to be better. Brawl and the Wii had the best story mode. I didn't even realize there was a story mode to Smash. If I'm being completely and totally honest. With most fighting games, I just see them as just like running, kick the shit out of things. I don't pay attention to the story. I think story was 2 players as well. Yeah, I need to have a look at that again because I don't remember shit. Tracks change. No, I'm just gonna keep going with this Pidgey. Fucking get a bottle of water or something. Keep it up here anymore for doing this. Get a GameCube adapter for your Switch. I did not know that. GameCube controllers have gone fucking expensive to try and pick up as well. I picked one up. It was like 40 quid. I was like, what the fuck? In saying that, a lot of like retro stuff has gone so much up in price in the last couple of years. Like, it's actually put me off collecting a lot of retro stuff. I just play whatever the fuck I have. Anything else, I try emulate it if I want it bad enough. Actually heard about this thing called GOG there fairly recently. I picked up Breath of Fire 4. They had that on sale there a while back. Just before my computer broke it was. I picked up Breath of Fire 4. I started playing it yesterday. Me and the young flick came up play it, and it was, man, I never played Breath of Fire 4. I played 1, 2, and 3. I have 5 up on the shelf behind me, but I just haven't played it yet. But man, I love Breath of Fire series. And 4, I just never had the chance to play it. It was always so expensive as well. If you're looking to buy it online or to get it from, you know, someone, a physical copy, it was always so expensive. So I found out about GOG. I think I got it for like 3 quid or 7 quid or some shit. It wasn't expensive at all. So yeah, I was delighted to get that. But besides stuff like that, it's very hard to get fucking like retro games at reasonable prices. The NSO GameCube controller is just a Pro controller and a shell of a GameCube. To be fair, I wouldn't mind that either. I kind of like the idea of these, what you call it? Of all these like retro controllers or updated like versions or whatever to do them, these wireless controllers and all. They look really cool. I wouldn't mind getting some. I picked up none from the Switch. Like, they've had the fucking the N64 and all that. I've never picked them up. I keep saying I will. I just never have. I think the coolest one I've seen was the NES ones that they had that like could slide in off the fucking side of your Switch. Those things looked awesome. Also, Chance Fire Red might be able to connect to Gale of Darkness in Switch 2. Oh yes, because they used to have connectivity between the games back then as well. The only thing about that is, I feel like they need to bring it over. Is, do you know like Pokemon Stadium on the Switch, to play it online, you can't actually load up your teams on there because obviously you can't put in Game Boy cards. They need to fucking put the Pokemon games on the Game Boy for NSO. I hope they end up doing it. They'll probably do this way about it. Now, if they do it that way, you could still probably do it if they could read the internal memory or whatever and like pull in things from there. But man, just have more Pokemon games like this on the Switch. I'd love to see that. That's why it's kind of like, I heard rumors about like this collection of like retro games. Now, because this released like this, I don't think we're gonna get that, which kind of sucks. But I hope we do get something like that eventually, or even if they do what they done with the 3DS and just drip drop them, so drip release a load of fucking different games. Emerald, if they're doing this, to be honest, I'm actually amazed they don't Fire Red, Leaf Green first. Now I feel like it's probably because of the anniversary. They were like, fuck it, just another Kanto game, throw it out there. But I do feel like they probably should have gone with fucking Ruby and Sapphire first, but I suppose they probably, again, just wanted to do fucking Kanto. Kanto gets all the attention, which, to be honest, I don't mind too much. I enjoy Kanto. Kanto is like my favourite region in Pokemon. Probably Johto, just because in the Johto games you get Kanto as well, but yeah. See, obviously Charmander being my favourite, I just want to be able to play Charmander all the time. So Kanto is kind of the best way to go for that. I don't want you to die on me. You're going to die anyways, but I don't want you to die on me. Mankey. My favourite Gen 1 game is Yellow. Yellow feels the most complete, to be honest. So yeah, I can understand that. I'd probably be the same in Gen 1. I like red and I like blue, but like when you look at it, and you include yellow, it's like there's no competition really. Yeah, that's exactly it. You can get all 3 starters or the trades. It's also because like the anime is what got me into Pokemon, having like that link being there in yellow with Team Rocket and all, like just the characters and like that, the way you get to Pokemon or whatever, it fits better. So yeah, I kind of prefer that. There's so much reasons to like yellow. Emerald, again though, I've never played, like Gen 3, I've never played any Gen 3 games. I think I played a mod for like Emerald a long time ago on the channel. I think it was Draggy, back when he was around, dumbing up. I played a little bit of that. But as far as like actually playing like actual Gen 3 games, never. Gen 3 is really good. I keep hearing that. A few people have told me like Gen 3 was kind of like peak Pokemon. No, I don't know, because I'm just like, I'm Gen 1er. I always just like, everything I look at is with nostalgia goggles. So anything that came after that is like, is it? And again, the reason I suppose I say Gen 4 is the best is because that's where I started. Oh, please fucking die. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, man. My Pokemon are all, like, way too fucking weak for this area. I should not be doing this. You should be faster. I know you've been in, so you probably got string shot to shit, but we'll see. Hurt by poison. You're only after stepping in. Come on. Sad part is, unless Fire Red gets compatibility with NSO GameCube games, you won't be able to get any Gen 3 Pokemon in these games. But see, here's the other thing. Second there, no. They need to... I don't know. There's... The NSO, anyways, it's like I says about the fucking stadium being able to transfer your Pokemon back and forth. I feel like they need to set up some sort of a link system between the stuff, because between the systems. Because a lot of Nintendo kind of like, that was the gimmick, wasn't it? Like 4 Swords and stuff on with Zelda. The game's always kind of linked up with the main console. You don't really get to do that on NSO. Everything's really separated. Like it's baked in that they're separated. I think they're scared of people using the rewind feature to copy Pokemon, and that's probably why they're doing it this way, where they released it out. And then, you know, because the rewind feature would really fuck this up, you know? Imagine like fucking shiny hunting, all you do is just rewind. You don't have to redo shit, just keep rewinding until you get a fucking shiny. Like, it's open to so much abuse. And that's just in the concept of Pokemon, but like with other things, I'm sure there's a lot that rewind thing could do. The rewind is a fucking nice feature to have though. Because like a lot of old games like Ninja Gaiden and stuff, they're impossible to play. Some of them, like I find Ninja Gaiden so fucking hard. Same with oh, what's that done? What's it? Ghosts and Goblins. I find those games really hard as well. So the rewind feature is great just to experience the game. You don't have to necessarily be good at it. You just, you know, you can cheese your way through it. That way you still get to play the game and see what's going on with it. I actually managed to finish a couple of my favourites just by using the rewind feature. There are some games I won't do that, like Mario World, Super Mario World. I don't like to do it. It's just like it ruins the challenge of it. It's like, no, I actually enjoy Mario. It's like it's challenging, but doable challenging. Whereas Ghosts and Goblins is like it's fuck you challenging. It's like it's just a rage game. It's like sometimes I don't want to deal with it. Gets rid of all challenge. Safari Zone would be so easy. Safari Zone, oh my god, I didn't even think about using rewind there. But yeah, it's even as it is, like I said, it's open to so much abuse. Streets of Rage was another one. Like, I suppose a lot of stuff, if it's to do with like timing or whatever, you know, if a game's got like a timer on it, you could cheese the shit out of it with all the fucking the rewind stuff. Oh, come on. I hate this. This is where I miss my Charmander. This is fucking... Oh, it's annoying. Harden. It's fucking... It always reminds me of that fucking episode of fucking the two Metabots and Metapod fight that Ash had with that bug guy. I was looking for stuff that has like special defense or special attack because I don't see how we're gonna get through this. You thought about your team? For this, no. To be honest, I normally wait till I get like second or third gym and the world is open up a little bit, and then I'll kind of consider it. Like in Pokemon Blue, I was still changing my team right up until the point I went up to the Elite Four. Like, I had a fucking... Was it a Gyarados that I had evolved and I just left it there and then just like, fuck it, I pulled it out. I forget what I was wanting to fucking use it for. I think it was for, like, do you know the Earth? The fella who's got a load of ground Pokemon and stuff. Bruno. I brought him out just because I wanted to fight Bruno. That was it. Oh, no. An antidote, but it don't matter because half my team is dead, so I have to go back anyways. Oh no, it's just he's dead. No, Tada is dead as well. Fuck it. Don't forget, if you buy the Magikarp, you can throw it in the daycare for a while. That's what I'm intending to do, and hopefully I bought the Magikarp in my other, like my main save that I've been playing on this. And like that, I'm just after getting to Cerulean City. Once I finish, I'm gonna using that daycare for fucking everything. I know my son wants a Charmander, so I'm gonna try and raise one from there again if I can hatch another. And give that over to him. But that's the handiest thing. Like playing Pokemon like this one after playing Blues, like you see how much they fucking improved it. Breeding the post. Oh, so you can't actually breed now. I thought you could breed now. I thought it was like fucking Gen 2 where you just like throw them in, or Gen 4 or whatever. You just throw Pokemon in and eventually just... No, but it's after. Okay. That's gonna piss him off, so you can't get a Charmander now. I'll probably just load up a fucking another save file. I've been wanting to do that anyways, just to transfer all 3 starters over. So I might do that. The only thing is, the game gets so easy when you move all 3 starters over. I mean, I love doing it for Gen 1 because it's nothing, like, I love building, like, Ash's team and playing with that. His team is ass, but I mean, like, it's kind of good at the same time. I mean, just having those 3 starters with the type coverage that they have. Do it for Pokedex reason. See, I usually, whenever I played, like, Pokemon Blue or whatever, I used to trade over all my Pokemon, like, from... So I'd have the 3 different, 3 starters. I don't with pretty much every fucking game, like, I just always have all 3 starters with me. I haven't fought you yet. Let me switch you to you. There's one Gus, so I can get the fuck out of here fast. Then we let Squirtle do his job. It was kind of weird as well how they actually like released this game. 'Cause there was no big build up for this, as far as I know. I think I found out, I think was yourself put it up on Discord, and that's where I think, oh shit, that's there. It's like, what? But like it kind of just got dropped on us. It was very out of place for Pokemon. I feel like there was something else supposed to happen, they just never done it. Like I feel like it's supposed to be a shadow drop, like a big fucking surprise for like Pokemon Day, and they just never done it. That's what I think. I'd like more Pokemon games that include more than one region. Oh man, 100%. Like, since I keep going on about Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but those games just had so much that they done right. Like that, having like 2 regions to go between, that was so cool. I wouldn't mind if there was a game that you can go between every region, even if it was downsized. Like if they done every region but had it done like this, they didn't have to like have a big 3D world build or whatever. Have a 2D world, they could reuse a lot of fucking assets if they wanted, but if they done it like this in this style, it'd make it so much more doable, and it'd be just a lot of fun just be able to go around. The only thing is, how do you manage leveling for your Pokemon? Do you finish your Elite 4 in like fucking Kanto and carry on from there with like level 40 or level 50 Pokemon into the next one? I feel like they'd have to scale down some stuff or manage the leveling system a bit more, because by the time you hit, like, let's say you go from Kanto to Johto, you're already going to be having Pokemon that are like 70 and 80. I mean, it's doable, it's just they'd have to think of stuff like that. Unless maybe they could have like a national dex after, where you could pick whatever character and travel around, but in each region you play as the protagonist from that region, and then at the end link all them fucking together or something. I don't know, there's probably a few ways they could do it, but yeah. Maybe make it like how Ash was. When you go new region for the first time, you get a new starter and locked out of your old team until you beat the Elite Four. Yeah, see, that wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind that. It forces you to use the newer Pokemon as well, which I didn't mind. I kind of liked that in Black and White. I didn't like back then, but when I think about that game more, I like the fact that I was made to use Pokemon like Timber or whatever, and you had to fucking like raise them and train them and all yourself. So yeah, I wouldn't mind something like that. But no, I fully agree with you. I think that they should make like a multi-region Pokemon game. Have DLC come out where it's like the next generation game comes out, so here's a DLC where you can play that in that game. I wouldn't mind it. That'd be kind of cool. Pidgey's just fucking OP now. I think the hardest part to this game is Mount Moon. Once you get through Mount Moon, I think like the rest of the game gets really fucking easy. Mount Moon is just so long. And it's so long with nothing to help you. The Rock Tunnel. I'm trying to remember the Rock Tunnel now. That's the one... No, I'm thinking about Diglett Cave there. The Rock Tunnel is the one... No, the Rock Tunnel is the one by that fucking... down by the power station. That was actually kind of difficult as well. Why am I doing? No, I'm keeping him in. He's the GOAT. Do we need flash? Yeah, that one. I can't remember that one that much. But it was just a fucking... The Mount Moon, what pissed me off was like... I went in there with a Charmander, I was so fucking underprepared. I had just beat Brock by the fucking skim of my teeth. And that's... Oh man, it was torture. Because like, in this game they give you Mankey fairly early on. That you can get a Mankey and you can fucking, you know... work your way through it. You've got a fighting type Pokemon. But in blue, as far as I remember, well, I didn't have a Mankey on my run, but as far as I know, Mankey was red exclusive. So, like, in blue, if you start with Charmander, you are fucked. I mean, you can get that fucking, that Magikarp and try to get a level 20 by the time you get over to Misty. But there's an awful lot, like, this kind of, like, system of, like, switching between your Pokemon as well. I love it. Don't forget you can't delete HMs in this game as well. Oh, yeah. I've that kind of planned. I think Charizard... oh, well, in the smaller play. I'm going to have Charizard learn Fly. Probably going to have Primeape use Strength. In saying that, they do change the HMs that are available in each generation as far as I remember as well, actually. Like one... I forget which game it was, but they used Dive. I think it was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire that had in that one. So it's probably in this generation as well. We're nearly there, thank fuck. Cut and Rock Smash is dangerous to out in core team, remember? Cut is a pain in the ass. I use that on my Bellsprout in my fucking Pokemon Blue run. Now Bellsprout already, he was fairly fucking decent. Like, what do you have? He was fucking what's that Mega Drain I had on him? I had Sleep Powder or something like that. I think it was Sleep Powder. And then I had Cut and Mega Drain, Sleep Powder, Cut. There's one more I'm missing, I forget what it is. But yeah, I had him there and that's why I gave him Cut. It's a pain in the ass, but I've always just done it because I can't be bothered like switching out HM slaves, basically, and just so that I have them on my team to travel, and then when I get to the gym I have to switch out. It's just so much handier to have my team full of everyone I'm going to be using, so that they just level up and train as I'm going, as opposed to, right, now I've got through my journey, now I have to go back a little bit so that I can train this monster for this gym. I don't think I caught every Pokemon here. I want to get a Pikachu before we leave. Now, Pikachu was a dick to try and catch the other night. I was trying to catch him for a main playthrough, and it was fucking impossible. It was like a 5% catch rate, or appearance rate. But I find these old games, like Pikachu, is actually really fucking good. I was hoping that was him. I was hoping that was him. Right, Pidgey's gonna be over leveled. I've already had that where, like, the Pidgey... I traded my son Mankey. Was it a Mankey? No, it wasn't. It was a Pikachu for a Pidgey. So he wanted a Pikachu, but he didn't want to come through Viridian Forest. So I gave him a Pikachu for a Pidgey. The Pidgey he gave me was, like, higher level, and it wouldn't fucking listen to me even after having Brock's gym. Oh my god, we're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? Because I don't want to head out without it. I suppose I could train up some other Pokemon while I'm here. Just while I'm waiting. Right, let me switch out my Pidgey for a while, okay? Let's put out... I want you to be stronger, because I feel like I'm probably going to use you a good bit, because I do love a Primeape. The thing is, Primeape doesn't do a whole lot of damage to these guys, or Mankey doesn't. And he's prone to getting poisoned as well. The bastard, every time I have him, he gets fucking poisoned. Not even enough to gain a level. Oh my god. Come on. We gotta be here forever, aren't we? Train Mankey on Caterpie only. Hey! What's that? A fly? Epi fly? How are you? Train Mankey. Let's see, here's the thing. Oh, fuck. Wait, gotta use these ones. I hate using the Joy-Cons. Fucking pain in the ass to use. Track's got 2T pulled last. Oh shit. No. The pain of that. No, I had 1-2 pulled a long time ago. I didn't like it. Try Monkey on Caterpie only. See, I like to do that, but then it annoys me because I want to constantly keep him out. But like that, yeah, I do see what you're saying. He won't get fucking poisoned as much. He's so fucking weak as well. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not going to fucking heal him just while I'm only trying to train. Give me... Rattata. What I want is a Pikachu. So I'm hoping we can find one. I tried this 2 nights ago. I tried to get a Pikachu. I think it was 2 nights ago. And the motherfucker, I spent literally an hour before I seen one. And then I accidentally killed it, so I had to wait again. Though it wasn't an hour, it was a little bit less. But Jesus Christ, man. The thought of doing this again, even though like I really fucking want one. It wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose, just to get like Butterfree, because the confusion on Butterfree is really fucking handy. Like that has helped me out so much with poison types. So maybe I should put Caterpie to the front and train him, because he levels up so fast. When you get out of the forest, train him on Rattata. I might have to. Oh fuck yeah, because Rattata. Yeah. I forgot normal type and fighting types. Right, you just fucking do something. He does no damage. Oh, this sucks. Maybe if I just have my guys here, like the fucking insects, just level up a bit. Because it won't take long. They're handy to have. Tackle is the most annoying move ever. Like, for early game Pokemon is fucking terrible just because of like how weak everything is. It really takes a minute to get into it. Okay, but this guy's about to fucking die. So much for that fucking strat. Fuck, we go throw Weedle in. Weedle, the Pokemon I cared so little about, I didn't even fucking name him. It was actually more by accident, but it kind of it makes sense. I never really used Beedrill. He's just one Pokemon I've never really bothered with. Just going for 6 shiny Pokemon run? No. There's too much in that. No. I've got shinies over the years, but they're all just by accident. The very first shiny I got was a Mareep. I don't even remember how. I was playing, I forget what game it was. But I was just using, you know, the item where you see like the sparks or whatever. It was like, look for a rare Pokemon or some shit basically. I was looking for, oh fuck that system, I hate it. But yeah, I was looking for like the rarer Pokemon in the area or whatever. I just like couldn't find it. I forget what it was, but I just ended up with a shiny Mareep. I'd never seen a shiny in my life. I was like, what the fuck is this thing? I still have that Mareep somewhere. I have that save file still. It's on one of my games. Whatever my main save file is, I've never really bothered to delete them and rerun. The only game I ever stopped to rerun was Soul Silver. The rest, once I finish them, I kind of leave them as they are. I rarely do a replay. I don't know why. I'm probably not even bothered to fucking train this guy because he's only going into the box anyways. Like, I'm not having a team with a Rattata on it. Let's go out and just heal up. Your first was Cricketune? Cricketune, man, there's a fucking... I remember seeing that Pokemon, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't think it came from a Kricketot. I seen it too, but I never kind of like fixed on them, so I caught two of them. I thought they were two different Pokemon, but they were the same. There was some fucking mad looking grass Pokemon in Gen 4 though. What was a fucking Carnivine? Deposit, and I'll throw away some of these because we're not going to be using all these. I'm not bothered to keep them here, just throw them out again. You can fuck off, okay? Yeah, store you. Okay, why is my controller like not responsive? Right. I want that Pikachu. Do I want it enough? That's the thing. I suppose it'd be handy for Cerulean City, just to have it for the gym with Misty. I do like the idea of having a Raichu for the Elite Four. Right, I'll just run from these guys because they're just a pain in the ass. I'm not even bothered. It's not worth it. That's all I'm gonna come up against, isn't it? I'd have a Pidgeotto before we get to Brock at this point. I could catch a Metapod and just train it up. See, that's what I'm saying, like level 5 Metapods, I don't understand why. I think I came across a level 4 one as well earlier today. It's gonna take forever. Like I says, I miss my fucking Charmander in here because he just to fly through all these battles. Can you get Light Ball in this game? Light Ball? I know of the item. What does it do? They're the most annoying. I don't know what's more annoying, this or Weedle. Weedle is a pain in the ass because of the poison, but this thing is just so slow. We get low kick now? No, okay. Should be getting low kick soon though. That will be handy for the gym. I might leave Pikachu if it's gonna take too long because I literally can't be bothered. This area is just a troll lake. Does Pikachu attacking a special attack, which you gotta trade for it. Oh yes, I know that item. It's kind of like a fucking move just to beef up a Pikachu. See, the thing is, it doesn't work for Raichu, does it? Like that item, as far as I know, was built just for Pikachu, so that like people that like the anime could just like have a fucking Pikachu on their team. Me, I like having my Pikachu, but I like to get him to learn Thunder and then just evolve to Raichu. It's just like, I do like Raichu for like speed and power. He's just like so fucking good. I'm not even bothered. I'm not even bothered. I'll waste more PP doing that shit. Oh no. Wait, it makes him stronger than Raichu? Okay. I didn't know that. I just assumed it was like a way just to like level him off to be the same as Raichu. Or a little bit like below. I didn't made him stronger than Raichu. Because that's kind of a game changer. Then what's the point in a Raichu? Also, thoughts on like, was it a Alolan Raichu? Like that surfing Raichu that was like, I think it was Psychic type. Me, no, I kind of prefer a regular Raichu. He's just like, I don't know, he's just kind of weird. I didn't like it. The design was too round as well. For like an electric Pokemon, it's just like, especially like Pikachu and Raichu, just think like straight angles like the tails and shit. It's actually gonna take forever, isn't it? We could leave, fight Brock, come back. This is another hardened battle. No. I'm gonna have to fight something eventually though. It's like what? I like Mega Raichu. Mega Raichu X. Oh, is this the fucking new Raichus from ZA? I've seen them, but like I said, I don't really bother with ZA, so I fucking no clue really about them. But I seen like they're on like the DLC, like they're kind of showing us like the poster Pokemon or whatever for that. Which then it does kind of come back to the question of like Pikachu was like the poster child for Pokemon, so why the fuck was he not given an X evolution in the first place? Like we had a Gigantamax Pikachu for like Scarlet and Violet. It was like, why the fuck was he left alone for a thing? Even the Z moves, like Pikachu's Z move was the one that was always shown off or whatever. I remember in trailers and stuff. X's physical attacker. So yeah, I've never thought about that. Like, why did Pikachu not get an X antibody, an X, a fucking Mega Evolution? So fucking weird. But then Pikachu gets loads of stuff. Like Pikachu gets some fucking like which generation would have had like fucking Pikachu Libre and shit like this? All the like fucking, what was that? I feel like it was X and Y. I could be wrong. Was it X and Y where they done all the different Pikachus where you can get like fighting type moves and fairy moves and shit? Like they never made another appearance again. Like Pikachu Libre made it in Pokémon tournaments, but the rest just kind of disappeared. What the fuck were they? There was either 2 or there were 4 different variations of Pikachu. I can't even remember the game, but it was pissing me off now. But it was like the very first instance of Pikachu Libre. Finally! Now, for the love of fuck, don't kill it. Gen 3 remakes? That's the one. I knew it was X and Y era. So they weren't actually in Gen 3 then. So they were just for that. Let's see. Pokemon. I suppose it wouldn't be Fairy. Fairy came out in Gen 6, so... Let's see. Someone who's not gonna fucking kill it. I feel like I could catch it with that, but I kind of like... I don't want to waste any Pokeballs. I don't think I have many. I think I only picked up 5. Tackle should be okay. Should be okay. Should be fine. Oh yeah, you should definitely fine now. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I got Omega Ruby because I really like the idea of Groudon. I even remember when like the fucking like the box art for fucking Ruby and Sapphire, the original ones. Man, Groudon just looks so fucking cool. Even like in Gen 4 when you could go down to that cave to get one of them. I think it was Groudon you got in Heart Gold also, or Heart Gold, and it was so, man, it was the first time I got him. He just looks so fucking cool. I had him on my team for a bit, but then I don't know, I kind of switched from putting like legendaries on my team. I don't like that anymore. But as a kid, like I used to, whatever the legendary was, I used to put that on my team and bring it with me for the Elite Four and everything. I stopped doing that. I kind of like just used the base Pokemon. Oh, the boy. Yes. What would we call him? Or her? It's a girl. I keep forgetting to check that. It is a girl. A girl Pikachu. I was gonna call it Plucky, because for some reason Tiny Toons popped into my fucking head. But that makes no sense. That's a duck. And call it Zap, but that's more of a dude. Hey, Jonas, how's it going? It's been a long time. I'm doing good though. I hope you're alright. I had to put down streaming for a little while. I was having some technical issues, some very fucking chaotic technical issues here at the house of electricity and shit. So I couldn't stream, which is a fucking it sucked. But I got it fixed there earlier on in the week, thank fuck, so just in time for this, so I managed to play. I'm gonna be playing this on stream anyways. Sparky, I do like Sparky. Sorry, I was talking to Jonas, I completely forgot. I completely forgot we were fucking naming Pokemon. But yeah, no, it's been good, it's been good. I hope you're doing well. That's the anime, it was Richie, Richie's Pokemon. Man, season 1 and kind of like Orange Islands, those seasons were goated for Pokemon. They were so fucking good. I still go back and watch them every now and again with the Umfla. Like, he put on something on telly. Now he watches the newer ones as well. He watched, what was that new, do you know the very new one? Ash isn't in it anymore, but he's watched that. I kind of leave him off. But I do love to go back and watch some of the earlier episodes every now and again. Doing well, that's good, that's good. Very first episode of Pokemon. Would you? I'll ask you guys. What is your first episode of Pokemon you ever seen? For me, I suppose I've seen the end of an episode when I was moving house as a kid. I seen the episode was with Sandshrew, but I didn't watch all of it because my sister told me that like she obviously didn't want to watch it. So she fed me some bullshit lie that halfway through it switches to Spanish. She won't understand it, so she turned it off. About a year later, I think it was, maybe it felt like a year, probably a couple of months later, I put on and I found I shouldn't have done this. I should have healed first. I don't know, did I heal? Maybe, I don't know, I'm sidetracked. But anyways, I remember I watched the episode with Primeape, and that's why Primeape is one of my favorite fucking characters. But yeah, that was officially, I'd say, my first episode I've watched. Right, we've got a level 5 level 5 Mankey who doesn't even have a fighting move. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I remember the Charizard versus Blaziken fight the most. I've never watched that one. I watched the Charizard fight. Man, the fucking Magmar fight. One of my favorites. My first one was episode when Missy's bike got electrocuted. That's, oh man, that's fucking early. That's like episode 2, 3. And what a friendship that bond formed. That bond formed, that friendship formed. Anyways. Nice, so he's done. Finally low kick, but it's not gonna be much good to us here, I don't think. Do you get water gun? I want a water gun so bad. I'm gonna have to keep with him. Some booblies. Man, Brock's gym is a different beast when you come in with a water type or a grass type. Like the stress, even leading up to the fight, like the gym. If you choose Charmander, I suppose in the OGs more than this. With this, you can get like Metal Claw, it's fairly okay. But like in the OG, Red and Blue, oh my fucking god! I always start with Charmander. I think I've done it once. I had a Squirtle. Oh, no, it was a Bulbasaur, and there's no necessary preparation needed. Everything just comes to you. But with Charmander, you're like, what the fuck? What am I going to bring with me? Because you have to catch something that's going to be able to help. And Mankey wasn't around in Red and Blue until after the fact. It was torture. Hoping we can get a card night back up in the Digimon card game. Who's like, oh man, 110,000% for sure. We fucking start using Discord again properly for that shit. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Like, it's been fucking easily a couple of years since we had a card night. Like, just 3 of us. Let's fucking sort that out again. I got so bad at fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I stopped doing it because like I was getting rage to fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I was just so bad at it. Digimon, I've a bit more of an understanding of the game earlier on, so I suppose I might be okay with there. Do I want a chance? It's level 6. Give it a go. See what happens here. It's probably gonna fuck me up. There's no point. No point. No point. Definitely no point. My focus now, I suppose. No, why did I do that? Damn. Misclick. And it misses! Oh no. And he's using defensive curl. I don't think he has any, like, terrible things to do to me. Like, I'm looking, my health is a little low, but we can... Okay, well, Onyx, I suppose we can probably scrape by with Onyx. I feel like we can probably scrape by with Onyx. No, I'm not swapping, stay here. At some point, I want a Nidoking on my team. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a great experience playing with you guys. Oh man, it was fucking amazing. I was just fucking shit at it. And then I was playing on the phone as well. Sometimes, like, when I'm playing on the computer here, it was perfect. It was run fine. But on the phone, sometimes, man, the fucking delay was awful. I still haven't played it on the phone to test if it works any better. But I remember... Oh, hang on. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, I remember fucking the lag is so bad in that. The Squirtle's cool, it's just gonna take a long time before we get War Turtle. And he's probably gonna take a little bit of a backseat after Mount Moon. Although Mount Moon, he might fucking drive us through that, I forgot. He just flashed outside the battle, okay, that's cool, yeah. Team 39 back in the cage. Okay, get the fuck. I don't know. I never really used Rock Tomb. A lot of the TMs I get, apart from Thunderbolt, I've never really used them. Is Psychic one? Hang on. Psychic is probably one, but I don't know. I don't even know who I teach that this time around. Zubat to the team. Oh, yeah, no. Not a fucking hope. I don't like Zubat. Now, I understand in this we have Crobat, but no. Just no. I did have a team where I had Crobat on it before. What team was it? I'm gonna have to bust out some of my old save files or something and go through them again. But there was a team that I ran that I did have Crobat on. I feel like it was Gen 4. Just because, like, I remember I wanted Gen 1 Pokemon so much, and there was a few of them in there. Like, I used Golduck, I had Golem. I might have had Crobat on that team. I have to double check. Ba-ba-bum. You can't get Crobat till you get the National Dex, the evolution with... What? No. What? What is the point in this being Gen 3 if, like, Gen 3 is locked off until you beat again? No. I will buy... Do I want to buy 5 of these? It's 1,000. Yeah, I will, yeah, because I've only got 2 in the bag and I do want to catch some more Pokemon. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, fill the whole Pokedex in this run. But we'll definitely do Champion Elite 4. How many of these are in the bag? 6. You can get 3. That's it? Okay, fuck it, why not? Faithful remakes. I suppose this is why this era of Pokemon, I suppose, is really good as well, though, but still. Do you know what Faithful remakes I do like? A lot of people don't like these games, is the Diamond and Pearl games. They were actually a lot of fun. I say that, I still haven't finished them, but they were a lot of fun. They were nice to go back to. But again, I think it is nostalgia is coming in that, like, Gen 4 or whatever. I find Gen 6 onwards, like, I do genuinely, I think Gen 6 is up there as, like, one of the good ones, but it's like, that's where it really started to fall off for Pokemon. I want to see them come back, but I think they need this style again. I think this is what they need. They do more of this shit. I love the Underground. Oh man, the Underground, so good. Just all the fossils and shit. Why have I... What am I doing? Poor Mankey's gonna think I hate it. No, you get the fuck out of there. Pikachu, this is your time to shine. Pikachu's gonna have to do a bit of training, I think. Green Diamond Shining Pearl was run because of the past remakes being so good. Well, see, there's kind of that. I suppose they were like... There's faithful remakes and then there's like... Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, because they literally were those games. Whereas other Pokemon games, like, they added like quality of life updates. With Diamond Pearl remakes, the biggest update you got was that was in 3D models and stuff. Nothing else. You're going to gotta die here. Why did I even put you in? I think I'll just have to, like, switch train my Pokemon for a little while. It is annoying, but we'll get there. Eventually we get the experience share, and hopefully. Yeah, I mean, it was in... I think it's been in every game, the experience share. So it should be in this. I don't know who you were sending out, I didn't read the name. Pidgey. Nidoran, is the grass coming up? In the grass coming up? I do want Nidoran. I want Nidoking. He's fucking amazing. Like, but then that's my ground poison coverage done. Like, I suppose I want to start thinking about that soon. If not, like, now, but definitely around Cerulean. So if we get Nidoking, Pikachu. Pikachu's gotta be my lightning, like, thunder coverage or whatever the fuck it's called. Here, 2 seconds. I heal up because a few of my god. Oh, I forgot you can run now. No, know, fuck this. I'm gonna change that because it's gonna annoy me. What frame we go with? So we got Squirtle. Let's go blue. Snorlax. Oh, Snorlax, cool. I must check. I don't know what Pokemon I used on my last fucking playthrough. I had Snorlax for a little bit. I don't know if I went through the whole Elite Four with him, but I remember I picked him up like later on. I'm not sure. I used him for a bit. Right, let's see who we have now, okay? Because I do want to, like, obviously Squirtle. We need a flying type to be able to get around. Pidgeot might be okay. Aerodactyl would be cool though. Aerodactyl would be rock coverage and flying. Rock and flying. Primeape, Nidoking, Squirtle. Those three for sure. You can buy a Dratini in the game corner. If I'm right, you can get Dratini in the what's that place? Oh, fuck. What's that fucking other area? It's doing my head and I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's pissing me off. It's like the fucking name of the place is there, but it's like, do you know where you catch the Pokemon? You don't battle them. You just throw a ball or mud or whatever, or bait. That one. What the fuck is that area called again? Safari Zone. Safari Zone. I'm pretty sure you can get a Dratini there. I could be wrong. Alright, low kick. Okay, so Bug is... Mankey's so weak, he can't fight a Bug. It's too strong for him. Let's put in Pidgey. If we can get Pidgey to Pidgeotto, I'd be very happy. Like, I'm sorely tempted to put Pidgeot on the team. But like it says, the idea of an Aerodactyl. Safari Zone, but they're rare. Let's see, that's the thing. Do I want to do that? Actually, the game corner, because the game corner was removed or replaced in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I wasn't sure it was going to be in this. Dragonite would be a good flying type. Oh, you're right. And the dragon element as well there. It would be good. Level 55. We probably get it around the time just as we hit the Elite Four. We get level 55. Unless we like pump them full of fucking rare candies. Worth to grind for? It would be nice to have him. It would. I'll consider it. Because I do like Dragonite, but it's literally because of the level. Like, Dragonite and Dratini, that whole line, they're so cool. But it's just because of that. That's why I never really used them. Like, you get them so late game, and then you spend so long trying to fucking get them to level up. Like, Butterfree is probably going to be on the team for a little bit, but he will get fucked out of it eventually. There's no point in having Gyarados, so even like to have, like, I know you were saying about buy the Magikarp and then put in the... What the fuck was that? Oh my god, he's weak as shit. Sparky, 1. Teach it a lesson with your level 3-ness. Yeah. Oh man, what am I doing here? Squirtle. I was skipping Dragonite because I'm farming for shiny Charmander. I would love a shiny Charmander. Like, shiny Charizard just looks so fucking cool. Right, water gun, finally. I'm going to get rid of... I don't ever really use these, like... Does anyone ever use these ones, like the stat debuffs? I never really bother with them. Get rid of this. Like, I find for main game, you don't really need to. If you're going to play competitive 100%, I reckon you probably need them, but not now. You're the reason I need a Butterfree, because there's going to be a shit ton of you around when I go fight Team Rocket. Never did when I was a kid. Now that I'm a man, I know I was playing Pokemon wrong. The coming of age story. I don't know. I sometimes use them, not very often. I use Screech for Onix, like, or if I'm using, you know, whatever Pokemon has Screech, I kind of use that one just because it's nice how much of a drop in defense that they get with that. You can do a little bit of damage, but I see it as it's a setup move. I prefer just be able to just keep attacking. So it's like have like high offense kind of moves. That being said, like, I'm here using Bubble, and I'm only gonna use Bubble. So I have 3 slots that are being fucking wasted right now. I may as well use a TM or something and have some sort of a decent move in there. Moonstone targets coming up. I do have there's one Moonstone I know as far as you go into the cave, straight in. That one will be used for Nidorino, for sure. No, we're gonna go and heal up because I just like wiped 2 of my Pokemon against that Rattata. I mean, like, these Pokemon, they have a lot to think about. They got wiped out by a fucking Rattata. Granted, they are level 3, and that is my fault. But they have a lot to think about. Should we get a Clefairy? I actually missed Clefairy on my playthrough. I was walking through, I left, and I jumped down the thing. I was like, oh shit, I meant to go back to get one. I never did. But Clefairy is a good monster to get, good Pokemon. Let me put Pikachu in here. Orangey Safari Zone area in Hercule was a tough grind for me to get Larvitar. I remember that. That was actually kind of cool. I do like the idea of the Safari Zone from there, where like you can customize it and shit. That one was so cool. But damn, I remember spending days on that shit, just trying to get all the Pokemon. But it was so cool. I kind of wish they'd do more gimmicky shit. Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver had like the most like mini games and little kind of weird shit that they put in on the side. I kind of wish they bring back a lot of that. Like, there was the Pokemon Olympics things, you know, like those little mini games that they have. You could do loads of that kind of shit, and you can get like stones and stuff out of them. Those kind of things are so cool. I kind of wish they bring them back. Okay, we may as well put Pikachu up to the front because there's going to be a lot of Pidgey here. I was hoping there was going to be a lot of Rattata for me to be able to train him off of, because I want Mankey for going through Mount Moon just because of all the Geodudes and stuff that are in there. In saying that, there's a lot of Zubat too, so Pikachu being a high level is also a good thing. So this is probably a good little grind spot for a little bit. I don't know how long we'll stay here, but it'd be handy enough anyways. Larvitar is in this game, but only in post-game. I was looking because my own fella likes Larvitar. He was asking me about him today. I think it's some kind of an island or something. Now, I haven't looked into too much in this game, because, like I said, I'm playing this completely blind. I've never played this game before in my life. So, Jesus Christ, they're all Pidgey. They're all Pidgey. Poor Pikachu is going to get fucking killed before he actually gets to fight somebody. He's just to switch and take a hit every time. I was one of those kids who smashed Nintendo DS lower screen to win those mini games. I was just telling Jonathan earlier on there about Pokemon Ranger, how I fucked up my DS. It wasn't even my DS, it was my brother's DS, but I remember my sister picked up Ranger and she didn't like it that much, so she let me play it. I was using my brother's DS, and I fucking ruined it. Now I played it again on mine, and again, it's the amount of, like, you know when you used to have to recalibrate the screen and shit like that? Man, I fucked it up so bad. Let me see. Like, the scratches on the screen as well you get, because I'm very heavy-handed anyways. So, like, when I was using the stylus as well, it's like, man. And eventually, like, them styluses as well, they kind of get a little bit sharper every now and again. They do wear down. And they do just leave scratches. If there's any grit or anything on the screen, it fucks them up. It was a Pidgey. Bad idea, I know, but he's paralyzed. We might get something from him. Oh, whoever you are, would you please fuck off? Think I get Hitmonlee for my fighting type. See, I really like Primeape, so he's my fighting type. I remember I used Hitmonchan for a little while. I do like Hitmonchan. I have Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Chan is the best. Here we go. Golden Gallery after winning those minigames was satisfying. I can't remember the Golden Gallery, to be honest. One Pokemon game I've never played, okay, but I've seen it. It is a DS game. It's Pokemon Dash. I've seen this game for years. I see it on shelves. I still see it on shelves every now and again. But I don't know anyone who's ever played it. I've never even bothered looking at gameplay, but I know nothing of this game. But I could tell just by looking at it that this game is a load of shit. You should not play it. It just screams at it. You know, certain box art you see on games is like, you know, this is bad. This is a cash grab. Just stay the fuck away. That was Pokemon Dash for me. I play Pokemon Dash. I'm very sorry for the childhood that you had. Very sorry. Hitmonchan elemental punching in this game is terrible because of physical special split on moves wasn't out yet. It wasn't on this? What? I have to look at that now. So what, that came in, Gen 4 brought that in. I assume that was a thing in this. One game, do you know one spin-off Pokemon game for the DS I've never played, but I really fucking want it. I remember seeing it, I was like, nah, this looks dumb. It was like, I want to play it so bad now. It was Pokemon Conquest. It came out around Black and White. I just remember, like, I think it was a Zekrom on the cover of it. But man, it's one of those regrets I have, because I used to see it like in fucking like bargain bins a lot as a kid, and now I never see it anywhere. And if I do see it, it's really fucking expensive. But even like physically in a store, I never see it. I only ever see it if I go on my way to look for it online. Nope, Fire Punch would always be a special attack. Man, what? Yeah, look at that. So Bubble would essentially have been a special, wouldn't it? So let me see this. No. Don't do this. Okay, so they have special attack, but you're on about like the actual... I see what you're saying. They normally have a little symbol for physical and special, and that's not there. Damn. I think Conquest team is part of the team working on Pokopia. What? So maybe Conquest was a terrible game. I don't know. I think all evolutions are special moves. Man, Eevee is a Pokemon I forgot about. I like Eevee. If I get an Eevee in this game, do I go for it? The only thing is, you can't get an Umbreon. And I wouldn't mind an Umbreon. Like all the types of special. So if it's like fire move, it's automatically locked in as special, no matter what. Like even if it's like, I don't know, fucking Fire Fang or some shit. So ghost types are physical. Ghost types are physical? Crazy. Okay, well that makes things very different. So me using low kick against like fucking no, let's say I come over here, right? I'm gonna use Squirtle against the Geodude who's been using defensive curl, right? All I have to use is bubble, and I'm ignoring the defense increase. I'm just okay. I think I gets it. Right, because I want to kill this fucking Weedle really fast before it fucking poisons me. Think ice is physical in the game? That's why I had no problem with fucking Brock's Geodude, so because he kept using that fucking thing. Okay, that makes sense now. Hyper Beam for attack type Pokemon is so good. Hyper Beam is a fucking that move is OP as fuck. I remember it was I played not this playthrough, but like before I'd done, I think it was Red. I played last year at some point. I had a fucking no, I'm thinking Hyper Fang. I had Eradicate in my team just for Hyper Fang, because Hyper Fang on Eradicate in Gen 1 is fucking amazing. Ice is special. So it seems like if it's a normal move or a fighting move, as essentially a ghost move, it's physical. Okay, let me see now. Let's have a look, see how things going. It's not too bad. I think we're gonna do some shift training with Sparky in the front row there. Okay, so Pidgey's gonna get some levels here. Squirtle will get a lot of growth as soon as he gets him up more. Pokemon. Let's switch out. Go for Pidgey. Alakazam is amazing, but I locked myself out getting him in. Wait, there was I think I read there was a way to get him in Red and Blue, but I didn't have someone else with the fucking game, so I couldn't do it the last time I was playing. To get a trade. But in this, I should be able to do it, because, like I said, my son has Leaf Green downstairs, so we can fucking play. And, like, trade. But Alakazam is fucking amazing. Maybe I'll get him on the team. Maybe. Because I have Butterfree there is kind of my placeholder for Psychic, but Psychic is going to be fucking OP as fuck in this game. If it's at, like, Red and Blue. Will tracks change? I shall change Pokemon, yes. No, what? No. That's okay, I wanted to keep it. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. I'm trying to think as well. Like, I'm thinking of what I'm doing my next team now because you guys are telling me all this shit. It is a lot of fun though. Like, you understand, like, I've been so fucking critical of Pokemon for fucking the last, like, what, 4 or 5 years of me streaming. And Jesus Christ, like, this going back to old school Pokemon is like it's a different story, man. This thing hits so fucking different when you're playing it. And like I says, I've no kind of like attachment to this game. I've never played it before, and I'm playing it essentially as if it was a new game to me. I'm kind of already engrossed in it. I'm kind of addicted to this already. So it tells me something Pokemon has done with the new games is taking it out for me. I think it is down to, I was saying it earlier on, I think it's down to the 3D world. I think they're overcomplicating it. Things look a bit fucked up because of all the fucking latency or whatever we see on screen, all the fucking lag and shit. We see they're trying to do too much with something that does not need that. Now, one complaint that I've always had is that Pokemon never does anything different, but I mean, this is literally the method. They've always done this. I don't have any complaints with this. I think Pokemon needs to go back to doing this kind of shit. Like, I would love to see another 2D Pokemon game. If they went and made a brand new adventure from the ground up and it was all 2D, I think I'd love it. Because like I says, it's since X and Y, when things went 3D, that's when shit went downhill. Go on, Sparky, do the thing. It's level 14. If it hits you, you're fucked. So just get in there. Come on, do your job. Right, Sparky, you're just gonna have to switch out. Cause fuck me. No, not you. Boost probably could do it. Like as I was saying, it does suck that this doesn't have internet. Because I mean, like, I know I don't play competitively, but I wouldn't mind playing. You know, if we had a Discord night or something, sit down and a few of us just sit down and just play some Pokemon together. That would actually be kind of cool. But it is such a shame that they didn't do that with this. Because they gave online connection with all the remakes or the re-releases of the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games on the 3DS. They all had like online, as far as I remember. So it's just odd that they didn't do it with this. Especially that they censored, like they have this censors, you couldn't put in like bad swear words or something for names and stuff. It just seems odd that it doesn't have any internet connectivity, but they still went to the bother of doing that. Okay. Do we go back? This is the question. It's only for Boost. Boost, my starter. The one I put all of my energy into training. It's only for Boost. We're not going back. Poor Boost. Right, this is definitely a fisticuffs match. Mankey, you can get him. You kick his ass. Don't die to this Rattata. He loves to die to Rattata. For whatever reason, he loves to die to Rattata. Don't do it this time. Once we get that karate chop... Oh! Fuck! Oh my god. If he keeps this shit up, he cannot be on the team. I will not be associating with losers. God damn it. Like this fucking Rattata is a fucking genius. I see what they're doing. I think he... No. If no one's told you, you can push L in battle to check matchup types. I didn't actually know that. I didn't know that. I did, they had the... No, I turned it off. It was the hint screen or whatever they had. Is that what you're talking about? Also, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I turned it off because I kept hitting the fucking button and it was annoying the shit out of me. So I'll probably have it turned off. Nidoran. See, this is where I need to have my fucking... Yeah, I turned it off, so... Oh well. No, I'm fairly okay with the matchup types. My problem is just that I need to actually focus on training my Pokemon because I'm not fucking doing it. Nobody, how are you? Have you played Let's Go Pikachu? I have. I actually enjoyed Let's Go Pikachu. Actually, I was playing that. I've been on a bit of like a fucking Gen 1 marathon the last couple of weeks. Not on stream, like just personally. So I was playing Let's Go with my son probably early February. We finished through that, so I started playing Pokemon Blue, and just as Pokemon Blue I was finishing up, like I think it was a day before or the day of, this was announced, so I was like fuck it. So I'm back to Gen 1. I was actually intending on finishing Blue and then going straight into Crystal and playing that, but I was like fuck it, here we are, so we're gonna do this again. Maybe next time they announce fucking a Gen 1 remake or something, or a Gen 2 fucking, I don't know. But I'll be stuck on this fucking loop. But no, I've been enjoying it. And Let's Go is actually good. I know Let's Go kind of gets a lot of shit for like simplifying Pokemon a bit too much. I really enjoy Let's Go. I think it's actually good. I wouldn't mind if they done a Let's Go Johto. Never knew that you were able to print with Pokemon Printer the Pokemon Crystal. Special thank you for clearing the Pokedex. I remember seeing the ads for the Game Boy printer, okay? I remember watching all this Game Boy stuff as a kid. I never had access to a Game Boy, so it was like a lot of the stuff, even me going back to this game, is like, this is all fresh. And it's because, like, I don't know. I just always wanted a Game Boy, just never could get one. So like, this is kind of cool. That's what I'm saying. When I come back here, it's like, even though I complain about a lot of like new Pokemon stuff and how samey a lot of their system is, you go back to this, man, it's so fucking different. Monster Hunter Story 3 comes out this month. Cough. Man, but I ain't got no money this month. I'm not gonna have any money any month. I'm trying to get a new computer. The RAM is killing me. the price of RAM, the price of a GPU, and then trying to make get something that I can actually stream off of and do everything. Man, it's crazy. It is fucking crazy. So yeah, I think new games from me at the moment are out of the question, unfortunately. Like, I was looking forward to Requiem, Resident Evil Requiem, and man, I just have to shove it off. Like, there was a new Metabots card game announced for Switch, and I was wanting to fucking pre-order it. Like, in Japan, not here. But I wanted to pre-order. I've been putting it off. Like, I picked this up. This is 20 quid, and it's like, it's not too bad. I was like, fuck it, you know. But as far as like anything new, I hope no new Digimon games are announced, because I'm probably gonna have to go broke, because I will just jump on that. Good news is AI is not making profits. Thank fuck for that, to be honest. I mean, I even seen like Nvidia like discontinued a couple of GPUs just because of the amount of like effort they want to put into like working on AI. Look, AI is going to be handy. No fucking doubt about it. It's going to be good. But Jesus Christ, what am I doing here? But no, we're not at that level where we need fucking every tech company in the world throwing everything aside just to work on AI. The only thing is Nvidia can still bounce back and kind of like go back into producing gaming stuff again, and hopefully they do, and kind of like take a lot of the pressure off. Drop prices and stuff on fucking RAM and everything. I forgot what company it was. Don't make RAM for public. I forget which one that is, but it could even be Nvidia. I don't know. Nvidia has been on a fucking run the last couple of years with AI. But I seen that, and then I also seen like the tech companies are coming into this consumer market as well, and that's what's fucking it up for us too. AMD, they did set up, I think with PlayStation, do a thing for like the PS6, probably their processors or something. I don't know. So I don't know. I've been following little bits and pieces of it, and like I said, it's just trying to. It's the cost of everything. It's a killer. Like, I remember I was looking at just before Christmas, I was looking at getting a new computer. I think what I was looking for is probably going to cost me about maybe 1600. I was like, lovely, grand, I'll be able to save up after Christmas. I'll get that. After Christmas comes around, I look at the cost of a computer now. The same thing I wanted back then is about 2500 now. Like, it's gone up about $1,000 in price. It's like, what the fuck is this? So I don't know when I'm gonna get a new computer. So that's why I said, fuck it, I'll just gonna stream with what I have, I'll make videos with what I have, I'll do what the fuck I can with what I have. It means the quality is probably not gonna be as good as what I want it to be, but we'll get there. It's my output is what I worry about, because that's what's killing me the last year, is just the fact that the laptop I'm using, it's just not as good. Like, you've seen the fucking the slideshow fucking streams we've had there last year. Thankfully, this is a bit better. Now, I did pick up a new capture card, and maybe it was the capture card was the problem. I don't know, but yeah. Oh my god, Jigglypuff. Now, I had a Mankey in my other one. Yes! This one, it can't fall asleep. I love it. So, as long as that thing just does not attack offensively, we should be okay, because that level gap is too high for my liking. If it just keeps doing this shit, I'll be happy. I'll be fine. I don't mind if it takes all day, just chip away at its health, but... Okay, or just finish it off like that. I was hoping we get some sort of level up there. We are making great progress. Now, down here, I think you were saying was a Nidoran. What is my Pokemon look like? This is Pokemon Center coming up. They're actually okay. Might try. Oh, straight away. I was here forever trying to find this guy. And I still find it very funny, okay? It's like, when you see Nidoran, it still has the male symbol in black there, as if it's part of the name in this gen. Whereas if you see like Sparky down there, he has the pink female sign. But it's like, what the fuck? It's still kind of odd. Now Thundershock, he's not ground type yet as far as I remember. I think that comes in on Nidorino. Okay. That's fine. We don't mind. We don't mind. I'll do one more. Just don't crit. There we go. That was nice. Oh, he's got Peck as well. Nice. Bag. Pokeball. A little train, he gonna be a king. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He's best boy already. Sorry, Boost, you're no longer the favorite. I know you were my first one, but no. Nidoking is just fucking goated in Gen 1, man. You need... I'm just gonna call you King, but... Yeah, we'll just call you King, because that is what you are. Kin. No, 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 no. King. Right, nice. We didn't have to spend too much time there. That was great. Now... What level is he? He's level 6. I could run all the way back to the forest and train up off the bug types with that Peck move, and we'd be able to fly through it. Because I don't know what he's going to do in here, because, like... Peck isn't great, and there's a lot of rock types in here. Evolves around 16. That wouldn't be too bad. The only thing is then, how long do we hold out? Like, before we get Nidoking? Is it straight away? But I feel like we're going to miss a lot of moves. Learn this double kick soon. Double kick could be handy. As far as I know, double kick is a fighting move if I'm right, innit? Or is it a normal move? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Stuff like, I got Mega Punch today, and I thought it was going to be a fighting move as a normal move. And it kind of confused me. Fighting? Okay, that could be okay because we're going in here. So if we just train him up for that. We do what we're doing with Pikachu, is shift change. Shift change, shift train. Pikachu should have done something there. Just because this is the last area, I think we're going to be able to give your King Mega Punch. Oh, absolutely. I think what I've done was I gave Primate Mega Punch in my other file, because I don't think I have a Nidoking on the team there. I gave Primate Mega Punch and I gave Pikachu Mega Kick for some reason, sticks out in my mind. Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave, I feel like it's kind of... It's nice to have, but it's very useless. Because Pikachu, like, if he's got static... He's probably gonna fucking paralyze him anyways. And then he's got Thunder Shock. Thunderbolt, as far as I know, can also paralyze him. So it's like there's a lot of crossover with Pikachu's moveset. Come on. Don't be another Mankey. Come on, don't be losing to something that you should have an easy win. I feel like I want to get Pikachu to level 10 before I win. Just because I want him leveled up. Because if we go in now, there's, like I said, a lot of rock. We'll be coming out to Cerulean City. I want Pikachu to be in form to be able to basically just go in and take on Misty. We'll probably do the Nugget Bridge first, and then do Misty. I'm not sure we do that. Probably be over leveled then, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, if we get him to level 10 for now anyways, we'll decide what we're doing then. After that. Moonstone will be in Mustang Mount Moon. Yeah, there's one straight away as soon as you go in. I'll be going straight over to that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look into the moveset for Nidorino in this game. Because I don't know what he learns as Nidorino. Because I'm thinking about probably 2025. In around there, we're gonna go for Nidoking. But I don't want to miss out on anything that's really good. Mankey. A Mankey. Let's see. The king can take him on. Don't you buy Earthquake in 4th Gen Tone? I'm not sure, to be honest. Fights. Oh yeah, because fucking flying type moves for fighting types. I didn't even think about that. And he's weak to me as well. Jeez, this is actually a nice little grind spot for a team I have. Like, this is perfect. And he's poisoned. Like, this guy is a fucking monster already. He's like bullying the bigger Pokemon. Is so fucking good. But yeah, Earthquake is a fucking must for a Nidoking. I had him on my Nidoking in blue. Right, what's the team's health looking like? King just needs to be working on his, but that's just a skill issue at the moment. He'll get better. He'll get out of that. Don't forget you can add Articuno or Zapdos to your team. I'm not sure, because like I says, I used to always fucking run legendaries. I don't want to do that anymore. I kind of like the idea. It's like, do you know when I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but for me anyways, you go into a Pokemon game, I built up like my team. I want to keep it my team of these like smaller Pokemon. It feels like it's cheating almost when you use a fucking legendary. Now, like I says, I used to always do that. I remember playing fucking Diamond and Pearl. I'd always have Dialga and Palkia on my team. I think I've done stuff like that right up through. I even had Zekrom on my team in Gen 5. But around Gen 6, I just stopped doing that. Like, I couldn't even tell you actually. Was it Yveltal was in Y? I put him on my team for a bit, but I just got rid of him. Doduo might be a good flying type for your team. Doduo is actually kind of cool. I do like Dodrio. I don't know. I don't think there's any Gen 1 Pokemon I specifically hate. I think every Gen 1 Pokemon is actually pretty awesome. But like I says, that's the generation of Pokemon I kind of come up with. Like, when we hit Gen 2, there's a couple that are like, do you know what the fuck is that? Gen 3 then, I was completely out of Pokemon by Gen 3. So Gen 3, I remember picking up, was it fucking Mystery Dungeon Blue? And there were so many Gen 3 Pokemon in there, and I'd been out of it for so long, and I jumped back in, and it's like, what the fuck are these designs? Smeagol was one of them. Smeagol? Is it Smeagol? What's the one, the little monkey with the fucking paint on his tail? I'm thinking Smeagol, but I was like, maybe that's because I was reading Lord of the Rings lately, I don't know. Smeargle? What the fuck was this name? I've been playing Mystery Dungeon DX recently. Man, DX is actually fucking awesome. A lot of people shit in that game. Smeargle, that's the one. But I like Mystery Dungeon X or DX. Like, it gets a lot of shit for the, I suppose the art style of it. But I think that kind of makes it. It has that like little storybook kind of fucking look to it. But like, it's the gameplay in that as well though. I'm not sure if everything, because I haven't finished it completely. I beat the main game. I went to do a couple of extra dungeons after. But I'm not sure how faithful it is to Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue. But man, it's still so fucking good to play through. I love that. I was thinking about going back to Red Rescue Team on NSO. I put that on for my young fella during the week. It was probably just before this came out. He wanted a Pokemon game. I thought Fire Red and Leaf Green was out on Thursday. I think it was Friday it was out. So I told him, and then he was like, oh no, so it wasn't there. So I went on NSO and we set up that. So he done the questionnaire, you know, to start was like it asked you what kind of Pokemon you are or whatever. I think, what did he get? I must ask him again. I feel like it was it Cubone? It was Cubone or Squirtle or something like that. I don't know, I remember. But yeah, I played it. I fucking got Charmander, but I did actually get Machop before that, but I was like, fuck that, I'm not playing as a Machop. I've stopped having legendary Pokemon in my team after Black White 2. My friends told me that I was trolling, but in my point of view, I wanted a challenge. See, that's what I'm saying, is like, having a legendary, they're kind of OP, going up against the Elite Four. That's what kind of ruins it for me. like I says, I had Yveltal in my team in XY for a little while, and I just took him out because I was fucking playing whatever, and I just wanted to use my regular Pokemon again. And it does, if I don't know, look, some people prefer have their legendary, let them, I don't mind. But for myself, I just really enjoy like training up a Pokemon from scratch, as opposed to picking up a Pokemon that's like level 70 or 50 or whatever, and then say, right, so you're on my team now, and he's all of a sudden the fucking go, you know? Right, let me switch out. Get my boy. Oh yeah, the boy. I kind of want to keep Pidgeotto on the team for a little while. Pidgeot is just like amazing, and then Pidgey has just been there from fucking Route 1, so I mean, like, Pidgey being with us from Route 1 and then getting fucked off the team is kind of like, what level of disrespect is that? We're already doing it to Rattata, we can't do it to Pidgey. I'm not sure. I do want an Aerodactyl. I really want an Aerodactyl. But my red and blue run there recently, I had Aerodactyl on my team and that, so I kind of don't want to do the same thing again. I've already gotten a fucking, a Nidoking on the team. So I don't want to, like, make a copy-paste of that team either. Like, what's it? On that run I had a Raichu, a Nidoking, Aerodactyl, Charizard, Victory Bell. I can't remember the other ones. They probably didn't matter. There was a couple of, like, that I was swapping out, even right up until the point I got to the fucking Elite Four, like. Oh yeah, I put a Poliwrath on there as well. That was the one I was swapping out, because I was like, I wanted Gyarados. And then yeah, that's it. It wasn't Gyarados I brought to fight Bruno. It was Poliwrath, because I wanted a Gyarados, and I was like, fuck it. So I put him in and I took out Poliwrath. Victory Bell's Leaf Green exclusive. No chance of us copying that one. So I think so. This one must have Vileplume then, because they seem like they're both kind of similar Pokemon with fucking Leaf Stones or whatever for evolution, so I don't see why they'd have two of them in the same game. Oh, yeah, so okay. Vileplume wouldn't be bad, but if Nidoking's gonna be our poison type, we don't really want a Vileplume, but we do need grass coverage, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Exeggutor wouldn't be bad if we're gonna do that. Psychic Grass. I kind of like the idea of an Exeggutor. Tangela? Is Tangela pure grass? Go for eggs. As far as I know, I think they're in the Safari Zone. Oh, I forgot Jigglypuff was here. Please don't kill it. Just do a little shock. A little, just... Oh, that's the boy. Get them from... Okay, so it's Safari Zone. Aerodactyl is a great Pokemon. I remember hunting them in Shiny. Only challenge on Pokemon Ultra Sun. I didn't even remember. Oh wait, because there was a Mega Aerodactyl, if I'm right, isn't there? He's a Pokemon. You know, he's a Pokemon I never really used that much. I used to use him. The first time I used him, I think I properly was in my last run on Blue, and that was it. Don't forget the fossils. There is the two in here. I always kind of like have a thing is like about the fossils. I normally go for Amistar or Ammonite, but I never really used them that much. What's Kabuto's typing? It's rock and what? Because I might go for that one, because we already have a water coverage here. Because I think, like I said, we're at the point we actually have to start thinking about this shit. I was happy to use a regular version of it. Both water types? Ah, okay, so it was like, he's just gonna sit there and rot. So yeah, the best one is probably... Hey, what you got? Okay. Fuck off. Wasting my time. No, who did I want to level up? I wanted, oh, put the fries in the bag. we gotta fucking... We gotta do something about Wormy here. Wormy's just been neglected. Like I said, no, we're switching. I wanted him for the confusion on Butterfree, just for the psychic advantage, but... Yeah, we don't really need to. I'm not gonna worry about Mankey just yet, because we can get some rock types in there. But out here, if we can fight some Mankeys and just like get the get Nidoran to level up a bit, that'd be fine. Wormy been vibing in the party. He's just happy to be there at this point. Until he gets fucked out of it. I don't know where he's gonna be much good. I mean, he's bug type, so like when we get to Sabrina, he might be okay there, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, once you learn double kick, you can go in with no issues. I don't know when he learns double kick. I know you're saying it was soon, but I don't know when. If he gets that, we'll win before he even gets to level 10, because that's what I'm doing with Mankey. He's able to just like blast through some rock types. Although he struggled against 2 Rattata, he died to 2 of them, so I'm not too sure how he's gonna be fucking done. I think level 9. Well, hopefully he gets it soon, because I just want to get into Mount Moon, get through Mount Moon. Just because it's a pain. Any of these, like fucking... It's the same with any getting focus energy. I don't even know what that does. It's a buff, really, isn't it? Why did I use Leer? What the fuck? I'm still at the lab. How's your shiny hunting? Any luck? I always had like great intentions of like, I think it was when I got a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I jumped in and was like, yep, I got a shiny hunt. I want to get a shiny starter. I think it lasted 2 minutes. I said, well, fuck this. I have not got the patience for it. Even just regular shiny hunting, I just can't do it. If I don't accidentally find a shiny, I'm never hitting a shiny. It's not worth all the fucking torture of like repeating the same shit over and over. I can't do it. So fair play to anyone who can do all that. That's just fucking... No, it's another level of concentration. I just don't have it. My chances of it are 1 in 8,192. No, fuck. See, no. And the other thing about odds is you have to realize that that's for that one time. So, like, you're not necessarily going to get it in 8,000 tries. It could be fucking 16,000. Right, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks using Joy-Cons to play this shit. I don't like it. Okay, so double kick should be coming in now. And then we can just run in. He didn't get his double kick. You lied to me, Jonathan. You can get double kick. And we need to use your whole year's luck to get one. No, I couldn't be doing it, man. I've had several shinies over the year. I remember actually, do you know what? The first time I heard about a shiny was obviously the Red Gyarados in Gen 4. But level 11, oh fuck. We'll hit level 10, we'll be fine. We'll work it out. Though it's not too bad, maybe. Oh, this motherfucker. This motherfucker. This is all we need. Is fucking no. Just wake up, wake up, wake up. 12. We'll get it eventually. I'm not even gonna bother. I don't care. Sing spammer. I fucking no. I don't like this. This is why Mankey stays on the team for this fucking reason. He kicks the living piss out of these Jigglypuffs. I fucking hate it. Like rap and sing. If you had like in Gen 1, if you go and you have rap and sing, your opponent is not taking a turn. They may as well just throw away their Game Boy. If it would double kick you one shot, I could, but we don't. I forgot one more level. No, you said 12. Fuck. If we do the shift training, that's probably the way we're gonna get it, to be fair. Like I says, I think the majority of our Pokemon are at the levels I want them to be at. Mankey is probably gonna run head of the team through Mount Moon. Mankey and Squirtle. Pikachu will do a little bit of damage in here with those Zubats. But I think we're fairly okay. I think we're set. I think we're set. I'm convincing myself I don't want to stay out there grinding all fucking day either. Alright, let's go. Mount Moon. Right, right, just because I want him to lead for a bit, we're gonna put him there. So we're gonna put Nidoran on hold for just a minute. When this guy hits... of course the first fucking opponent is a flying type. Fuck me. Pikachu. Come on. Muck? I like Muck, but no, we don't need Muck. Unless you intended to say fuck. But just hit the M instead of the F. In which point I agree, because fuck Zubat. I should have caught that one, by the way, I just didn't. I just have a level of fucking detest for those cunts. Oh. Oh, I thought that was the Moonstone. Okay, that's upset me. Maybe you can grind off him. So since Gen 10 is on Switch 2, it won't be able to play. It won't be able to be date remind. Not yet. There is always a way. Just not yet. Unless, you know, it's not out till 2027. There's a whole year for shit to happen. And Pokemon are fucking known for having shit ton of serious leaks in the lead up to a new game. So, I mean, like, people knew Winds and Waves was a thing long before it was announced. Right, little bug guy. Gotta buy your strategy guide. I bought the Sun and Moon strategy guide because I don't know why. I hate Sun and Moon. I don't know why I got the strategy guide, but I picked it up because I just wanted, I suppose, have some sort of a Pokemon book. It's like, I remember back in the day. It's downstairs because my uncle has been looking at it, but it's like the original. Everyone remember like the Pokemon handbook, the official Pokemon handbook was like a red book with a Pikachu on the front. So like I have that downstairs, and my uncle goes through it. But to go back to that book, I wanted to get like a strategy guide, a Pokemon strategy guide, because I remember that book when I was a kid. I didn't have the game. I just scrolled through that and looked through all the fucking moves or whatever they could learn, and all the fucking Pokemon and how they evolved and everything, right? So I bought the Sun and Moon strategy guide. I fucking hate Sun and Moons. Like, if a strategy guide for a game I absolutely detest. Now, I have a lot of Digimon strategy guides, but that's because, man, the artwork in those is fucking amazing. Pokemon strategy guides, nowadays anyways, I'm not sure how it was back then, but the ones now, the artwork is just stock artwork. It's not great. What I love about Digimon strategy guides is just like the artist of the game, whatever artist is working on it, they always have like loads of sketches or whatever Digimons there was from the time. Oh man, it's so fucking good. But I think strategy guides are also like a lost art form. I don't think there's really very many. Is there strategy guides still? I don't think there would be. Because with the internet there, you don't really need it. A Clefairy. Why you shouldn't be at the front here. Hang on. Let's change this, alright? Fairy isn't a thing, so you can kick ass here. Hopefully. It's like a 5-level difference. You should be okay. Encore. Once we get Karate Chop, you're fucked. You're absolutely fucked. Attack felt lovely. Oh my god, we're gonna be here all day, aren't we? Double slap. I don't like that. I do not like that, whatever. Used to love strategy guides. They were so fucking cool, man. Do you remember going into a shop and just like seeing strategy guides, just flicking through them? Wouldn't even pick them up to buy them. You just flick through them, just look at the pictures. One strategy guide I don't have, but I'd love to get, is a strategy guide for Breath of Fire 3. There's a Breath of Fire 3 art book, or not even 3, it's just Breath of Fire art book, and it's got like all the art from all the different games. I'd love to get one of those. I love art books as well, like. I have a couple for Digimon games, like I've got like a Cyber Sleuth's art book, and I have the art book for Time Stranger. But again, there's something that you don't really see much anymore. Right, I don't know. I don't even know why I put Pikachu out in that one. No, wait. Quick attack. What can we do with quick attack? Get rid of Growl. It's a fucking waste of time. I had Emerald and Rescue Team once. I didn't even know Rescue Teams had art guides, or art books, or strategy guides. But it would make sense that they do. And they actually will probably come in handy as well. Because, fuck. There were so many times I got stuck in Rescue Team Blue. It wasn't even funny. Man, I fucking nearly broke my DS so many times over that fucking thing. Told you all the monsters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, there was a couple of them there. There was a one specific dungeon, and it's got like the one you find Mew. That dungeon. It's like 100 floors. That one pissed me off so much. It was like an extra dungeon. It's like post game. But man, that one I wouldn't have minded. I remember I eventually got like, do you know where you used to give them gummies for IQ or whatever? I gave my Charizard so many of these gummies so that you could break through the walls and just walk through them. The levels didn't mean nothing then after that. But that's how I managed to find Mew and get everything in there. They have the same thing with the in DX with the gummies, and you can still break through walls with some of them because they get a skill. I gave it to Charizard, and it actually hurts him every time he walks through the walls. Like, that was not a thing back then. Why would they do it? Those stupid changes like that I don't like in new games. I still need to catch a Zubat, by the way. So I'll look to find stairs. 100%. There are stair orbs you can get. Which I normally use in later floors. I think they're better for that. Because you obviously have like later floors, you have like do you know what I suppose, I'm trying to think what exact dungeon it would be, but it's like some dungeons probably have 20 floors, and then There's a save room. Then there's 5 floors with really hard monsters just before a boss fight. I use the stairs orbs on them just so that I don't waste all my items on the mobs, and so I can just save up everything for the boss itself. Now this motherfucker, I want to catch one. I'm not going to use it, but I'm just going to catch it because why not? The Pokemon. No, the bag. Okay. I didn't expect that to work, to be honest. We'll try again. We'll try again. I shouldn't have, but fuck it. Explores Darkness and Darkness, Time and Sky was the best mystery dungeons to me. I really love Blue, man. I really love Blue. Now I still have to go back and finish Darkness. I've never played Sky or Time. Although I might have Time here somewhere. I found one there the other day. Which one is it? I don't know. I found one there the other day. Wait. It's probably buried. It's buried there somewhere. I found one the other day. I don't know. Oh fuck! I never named him. Oh well. Just means he won't be used. I found the other day. I just haven't got around to do it. Monster House is devastating and mystery. Oh man, do you remember when you get really far and then you come to a monster house and it's like fuck, you get thrown out of the dungeon? Man, it's like the level of preparation going into some of these dungeons. You'd have to fill up your entire item box and then you'd have to fucking say, right, so how am I gonna fit all the food? Because they're watching the belly and make sure that you stay fully fed the whole time as well. That was fucking pain. Anyways. You are going to... Because we don't have... This is why I want the Butterfree. Confusion would have been so handy. There's a couple of Team Rockets here. I think we're going to try and see what we could do here. Just time... time is just darkness with a version is exclusive, but Sky is the upgraded version of 2. And that's why Sky is obviously the most expensive fucking Dungeons game ever. Because, let's face it, 2D dungeon games were so fucking good though, they were goated. Right, Bug would be so good against Ground, except you're not really Bug because you haven't got any Bug type moves, so you're not a Bug, you're a... I don't know what you are, you're dumb. Losing 10 revival seeds because Monster House was a huge... Man. There was reviver seeds. There was tiny revivers as well. Oh, I've got water gun. I should have been using that. I was dumb. How did you miss? Man, we're gonna have to do a mystery dungeon stream at some point. I forgot how good those fucking games are. Like I said, I've DX there. I've got a new fucking capture card that could do all that. Just no online trading for these games hurts. Man, it's a killer. Online trading, online battles, it would have been so fucking good. But no. Nintendo had to cheap out. I meant to put in Caterpie there just to see if he gets something. Oh no. You're about to die, I'm not putting you in. Let's see how this goes. I don't like this. I don't like this. You've proven that you're just shit with Rattatas. You're not going in. Boost, you just go again. I don't care. We can withdraw. We can fix that. No worries. Why did I use tackle? I'm rushing. That's what I'm doing. Right, try water gun. Oh, don't keep doing this to me. Water gun. It looks like a bubble. What? Normally water gun is like a little jet of water. That's just odd. Zubat. Do you know what I'm gonna do is Pikachu will be the one to take on the Zubat. Let's just use Wormy for now. Rattata is just your worst enemy. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, it's only a Rattata. I shouldn't have that much trouble. But they're just no. That Caterpie just got the fright of his life going in, just having to fight a fucking a flying type. Is like, what? Why would you do this? Actually, to be fair, like, he only knows Astonish and Leech Life. We probably could have gone in there with Rattata and just kept using Tackle, because he hasn't got any flying type moves. I might try that next time. Because I don't think there's anything he could really do to us there. Just because I don't want to spread the experience too thin. Oh no. Oh, thank fuck for that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like he didn't even gain any experience out of that. It's like you could have got about 100 experience maybe out of that, and you got nothing. Right, let's put this to the test, okay? If you die, it's just you're off the team. I'm just gonna release you here now. So don't die. That's a bug move. I forgot that. It's still okay. 3 damage. We're not doing very good either though. We're gonna need a lot of crits. Okay, you're just no. Zubat learns Bite in 16 and Wing Attack on level 21. What a pitiful, useless Pokemon. 16 before it gets a somewhat decent move. 21 by the time it gets something that's actually combat, like, capable. It's like, what a sorry existence. And he's blind. Starpie. Okay, what the fuck? Can that be sold? What the fuck is a star piece? Can we sell? Okay, so that's all that is. Okay. I'll save there, just because while I think about it. Extra money. We need it. We need it. Right. He'll evolve in the next one, okay? Sparky, don't die. Don't die. We're literally the sorriest looking Pokemon team ever right now. Because everyone is just crap against stuff they're supposed to be just wiping the floor with. Oh, you're letting down the team, Sparky. You let down the team, Sparky. What you do? It's a flying type, I know, but... There you go. You've redeemed yourself somewhat. But it was only a Zubat, so probably not. I felt so bad. I told my son was playing this today, and his first time getting to evolve Pokemon as an Ivysaur. And just like out of like instinct, I just said, press B! And he's like, you press B. He's like, oh no. I felt so bad. He had saved it just beforehand, so he stopped to reset it and went back to do the battle. But it's like, it's just something I always do, even with myself when I'm playing. It's like, press B. Right, let me just go outside, re-heal, because fuck me, this cave. I hate this cave. Worst cave in Pokemon ever. Jeez, the sounds off of this fucking computer. You can tell it's like it's old. Like those fans are fucking working full speed. I'm gonna have to figure something out to get a fucking new computer faster. Just, I don't know how the fucking gonna do it. I'll give 15 more minutes. I'm gonna have to head off then. It's been a lot of fun with this game. I think we'll keep this up as like the main playthrough on the channel for a while. Might get some more videos out as well, like saying I'm hoping maybe Friday I'll try and get something about even this or the Metabots or something. I had a couple of videos floating around my head I just wanted to do. I lost a lot of my fucking stuff for ideas for all their videos. You. That shouldn't affect me, come on. There we go. No. I'm used to being the first move is supposed to be an attack. It's pain in the ass the way this guy is like Leer first. And would that mean that like the very first move this guy learned was Leer? How the fuck did he manage to learn Peck? Okay, respond please. That's why I keep doing it. It's like fucking A button is not responsive. It probably needs to be cleaned out or something. Glad to hear Metaboss is back. Oh man, so am I. Imagineer, I spoke about it on a video before, but Imagineer had planned on bringing like Metabots 7 or 8 over here to the west before this shit went down with Crypto, the Crypto guy that fucking got the trademark. But man, I can't fucking wait. No, we don't need that. So like, if they come back, I hope they come back with like Classics Plus. If they do, like, because all I have to do is just go in there and just translate the game. I'm pretty sure like AI could just do that. Go in and just like Google Translate the whole fucking thing. It'd be fine. We can patch it out later on if we have to. But like, that's what I want. Secondly, if they weren't gonna do that, have the Metabots. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Have the Metabots game. The card game is coming out for Switch. If they have that, because they would have been working on that throughout the trial, so Imagineer hopefully have like an English translation of that they could just release as like something that they done as a backup or something. Though I don't know how that would fit with bringing out Metabots. Just as like a reintroduction, like here's this card game. It's kind of like it's a bit, but then again, the first thing to do was Metabots Survive, and that's nothing like Metabots. It's like a tower defense kind of game. It is kind of good. It's a bit addictive, but it's like it's not very Metabotsy. Metabot S would have been better if they're looking for a mobile game. And Metabots S, I think, was on the App Store. It was like they dared to take that down because of the Crypto guy. He wouldn't let them have it on there because of the trademark. So if they were going to, Metabot S would have been the better thing, but no. So I don't know where they're going to sit with this, what's going to come out. Obviously they pursued it, so they want something out, especially because they missed. There was a lot of stuff there in the last like 4 or 5 years with like a resurgence of like monster raising games, like stuff we had Monster Rancher get remasters for 1 and 2, and then they also had like the new Monster Rancher that came out at that time. So Digimon has been a massive fucking resurgence, especially with Time Stranger. Pokemon's been dropping off, so it's like the attention has been moving away from Pokemon. So Metabots kind of they're at peak time to release something in the West. I hope they do something. I really do. I was gonna say half my team is fucking allergic to flying types or electric types, so what the fuck. Let's throw you out. Let's see what happens here. You might be able to salvage something. Oh no, you've only got Peck. What the fuck? This is no good. This is not what we want. And your ground. No. Well, your normal type, no, but yeah. Steel type, is that Mankey? I'm just thinking, like, is steel type a thing in this? Obviously we've Metal Claw, but is Magnemite actually a steel type Pokemon in this? He must be, he must be. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. That Mankey is weak as fuck. What the fuck is his problem, like? Right, electric versus electric. At least we get stab damage. Oh, this is terrible. This is fucking terrible. Mankey's trying his hardest. Could he try harder? I mean, like, he fucking hell. Be awesome for to Metabots get the same treatment as Digimon. It would, and you know what as well? It would be fucking awesome if like Digimon and Metabots help boost each other by reviving some of their crossover monsters and putting them in games. Like, if let's say Time Stranger got like, I don't know, some random update or new DLC that had Metabots added to it, so that we had was it Omedamon and stuff added to it. At the same time, Metabots had something come out here that had some fucking Digimon stuff added. Something like that would be fucking awesome. And the fact that they do work together, like, or have in several occasions, because we got like Magnamon as a Metabot as well there recently, and I think Imperial Dramon. I feel like there was a lot of like fucking crossover with the Vmon line there at one point. This absolutely sucks. What are we doing here, lads? What are we doing? Can you be paralyzed? Is this possible? This I need to check. Okay, so you can paralyze him. Not that it's doing that. Defense fell. Right, you're our only hope. So I mean, in fairness, we're gonna have to do something to help you. I wanted to leave you there, to be honest. He's trying to one-shot me. He knows he's paralyzed. He's got one shot, and he's fucking taking it. That motherfucker. Oh my god, this is gonna take a year. He's biding his time. Look at him. Scheming with them little eyes. He doesn't have good special defense. Oh no, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Look at that shit. Oh, the motherfucker. He trolled us. He fucking trolled us. Motherfucker. Boost, 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 boost. No. Who can help me here? Pidgey, you are our savior all along. How dare I doubted your ability? I mean, excuse me for putting faith in the cunt who can beat a fucking steel-type Pokemon and not the bird. Potion is gotta be much good now. I mean, half my guys are dead. Or near dead. Oh, it's a sad day in Kanto. Voltorb's doing crimes in the Pokemon world. Voltorb's an asshole. Oh my god. Oh, this absolutely sucks. I know there's a escape rope up here. I'm tempted, like, will I use it? Because the idea was I was coming through here to train up Mankey and stuff, but that's not been working out, and half my guys are fucking really low in health anyways. That's why I hate this place. This place is just fucking... Oh, it's a head wreck. Worst spot in all Pokemon. And on top of that, I'm like, switching out. I'm saving that rare candy. I was gonna use it, but like no, can't do that. Like, see these levels here. These kind of fights here is what Mankey was for. Like King. King is a fucking jester at this point. The motherfucker is just like fucking. He's terrible. I'm sorry, King, but you are. Poisoned it at least. I suppose that's something. Yeah, I think we're gonna have the escape rope out of here once we find it. Can we get like it's like, do you know what, is it toxic that like there's poison and there's very poisoned or something? Do you know, it's like, whereas like the amount of like health they lose through being poisoned increases every turn. What's that one? Because I want him to learn something like that. Badly poisoned, I think is what it's called. Like, how do we do that? Because I feel like that's the way to go. But I feel like Nidoking isn't really the guy to be able to do that. I want to say he's not attacking, but he's going to attack. Do it with Toxic. You just keep increasing your defense there, buddy. I'm chipping away at you. I want all that experience. Fool. Thought increasing defense would be able to fucking get rid of that poison. No fucking way, buddy. No, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Oh, there's. Right, let's go in here, right? I might just heal him up. I'm gonna have to head off then because I've been here for quite a while now. So I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna head off and I'll be back to this. I'm thinking maybe Wednesday or Thursday we'll do another stream, because this is a lot of fun. I think we're gonna try and finish this, especially because look, Pokemon are short games. They're not that long. No, I said save. Don't be a bitch. Oh. Well, thanks very much, lads. It's been a while, like I know, but thanks for dropping by. It's been fucking great. But yeah, we're gonna try and keep on top of this. We're gonna try and keep content flowing now that we've somewhat up and running, and we'll see. We'll try and figure out computers and stuff down the line. Hopefully AI fucks up and then we can actually get some RAM at regular prices again. But yeah, look, thanks very much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And see you again. Bye bye.